folks. I know we got one in the chat too. So if you're not streaming, you'll still pick up some hours today. And keep in mind general safety tools, things like that. I don't think we'll come across anything too graphic today, but if we do, just let me know if anything's too far. And I'll kick it over to you guys. Guess we'll start with our three that are coming down the tree, and then we can jump into our two new folks. So hopefully a good night's sleep up in the Tunalunga. And Leo, why don't you tell us about yourself, and perhaps some new strength that you've gained since we last met you.
What's up, my dudes? My name's Leo, and I'm here to help you save the day. I am a turtle monk who has been trained by a certain rat person. My master, I respect him a lot. And ever since last time, I have trained myself with the blade. Yes, while you were away, I studied the blade. And I'm a Kensei monk, level 3. Nice to meet you. And Kawabanga, dudes. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Looking forward to what you do with those Kensei weapons. All right. Why don't you take over, and I believe you took a level here as well.
Yeah. Well, from the last fight, after getting hit a few times, maybe going up is not my thing. I will help support my friends. That's how I've always been doing it. I do not know why I decided to go up front. And so he has honed up his artistic talent and played around with the magic that he knows and has picked up another level in Bard because of that. It's like all that encouragement I gave you guys helped us conquer the last foe, vanquish the last foe. So this should definitely work out. Now, I must stay behind a bit, guys. And I is a native of Chult, but a critic half elf. You see his blue skin and seaweed green hair.
I love it. I feel like your rousing motivation is going to be needed today, especially. Steve Irwin, please.
G'day, folks. Steve Owen here. Yeah, you see a human, sandy blonde hair, dressed in his khaki shirt, shorts, and boots and that. He was an Alaskan from Westbridge, a little village just outside of Waterdeep. Growing up, his life was pretty quiet. Came from a family of farmers. Took a deep fascination in all the creatures, other races, and just nature in general. As he was growing up through his teens, he trained as a ranger until he started getting visions from Guerin Windstrom, the master of tracking. And as he got older, the visions became clearer and clearer. And from what he can tell, it seems like there was like a great evil in Chult. So he set off. That's where he is now. And he loves it because of the variety of fauna and flora everywhere. And he will tell you all about it as much as he can.
Gotta love it. And so
And he's Ranger 3, Cleric 1, Nature Cleric 1.
Nice.
I haven't leveled up because I'm want to finish the tier 1.
I was hoping you wouldn't. Perfect, though. So you see these three clearly very well familiar humanoids with Chult kind of descend from a tree. In any other circumstance, you'd think it might be a bit comical, but you're all here on a mission of one kind or another. Pretty much the same thing. Trying to cleanse the evil of Chult. And you see two new recruits, most definitely there to help replenish the forces and keep you going to discover what these yuan-ti have planned. That being said, let me kick out your token, and I'll assign that to you there too. And how about Tinsel? Why don't you start for us?
All right, Tinsel Underfoot is a male stout halfling paladin, Oath of the Watcher, with a soldier background from Cormop. Cormop is a small town in the western heartlands. It's basically a farming community with vineyards, mostly populated with halflings led by a human mayor. He kind of found religion and kind of lived the small town type life, but the Darkhold wasn't too far away from Cornop, so initially him and the rest of the militia would have to defend the community from time to time. And he kind of found religion, and he usually could be found at the Lady House, which is a temple for the halfling goddess Sheila Pararoyal, which is the Watchful Mother, which is part of the halfling pantheon of Yondala. On his shield and his breastplate say daisy about the size of a sunflower, which is the holy symbol of Sheila Pararoyal. So Tinsel has no idea why he was here. He was last helping some individuals out at a pudding fair, and before that the Feywilds, and now he's in Cholt. So who knows with this little halfling what he's doing here. But he's here now with you all.
It's amazing. Somehow, some way, you just keep appearing exactly where you're needed.
That's the Watchful Mother.
All right, and so Gid, real quick though too, what is your name here on Roll20? Because it's kind of showing up blank for me, and I'm having a hard time assigning the token to you.
Yeah, it's blank for me as well.
Let me double check. Huh? It should come up just under Michael. So weird.
Okay, I don't think we'll have any issues. You should be able to use the token and everything still, right? And then maybe we can get that sorted. Just let me know if you have any issues with that. And then, sorry to interrupt, but if you want to give us a good introduction of yourself. Sorry.
Okay. Gid is a half elf from a fairly noble family, but then he didn't get the magical abilities that the rest of his family normally would get. So he was exiled, and then he's been sword for hire and picked up a little bit of magic along the way. So he's actually just a straight hexblade all the way. So
Awesome, and this is definitely a good job that you've been tasked with now. The merchant princes of Port Nyanzaru are quite wealthy and quite influential in many different ways, so taking a job from them is usually the smart thing to do. And without further ado, you guys are able to make some quick introductions and get yourself familiar with what you can do, what you can bring to the table, especially with Wudumu's grim expression. You have a feeling that the times ahead are going to get tougher. And of course, you're surrounded by the thick jungle around you, and even just traveling can be a little difficult. Maybe not for those that are from here, but for most of you, or for a couple of you, I guess, the hot, oppressive humidity of the jungle really does just start to push on you. And I could say you've gotten used to it in your few days travel here, but it's one of those things where you're just dripping and uncomfortable at all times, or maybe just drenched by the rain that seems to periodically show up. And yet, there's only one thing to do except for to continue to travel. Wudumu, the little grung, he bades you to keep going. And after days of traversing the thick jungle, the canopy finally gives way to open blue sky and the blinding light of the midday sun. You have to shield your eyes even from it. It feels like you haven't seen this sight in a 10-day. But before you lies a large clearing that, where you're not paying attention, would look a little more than a wide dell full of plant-covered hillocks. However, you start to pick off little hints of doorways and windows, along with the presence of a strange obelisk of pitted gray stone. It looks like you found the lost city of Belobo at last. Okay, so I can go ahead and reveal some things to you as Wudumu comes up, and he seems very keen on going further. I'm not sure how we can proceed here, but we should be on guard. And then I'll try to reveal some things to you guys. I can just pretty much show the whole map, as you'll see kind of a strange setup here. Of course, you are surrounded by these kind of strange ruins as you enter what kind of seems to be a courtyard, or at least used to be. There's a carpet of ankle-deep grass, and you see a dozen bodies lying scattered about. There's the cold remains of a month-old campfire in the middle, and you see what could only be the discarded packs of these unfortunate people. In addition to the large central obelisk, you see a number of short, squat pillars ringing the courtyard, as you can see in the map there. So how would you guys like to approach this situation? Or if you have any questions or anything?
Well,
This is an open field.
It's kind of a courtyard in the middle of what, by Wadumu's reasoning, used to be an ancient city called Belobo. You don't know too much about it, other than this seems to be the destination that you're being led to deal with the yuan-ti.
What are these pillars, per se?
So if you want to take you can move your tokens and stuff however you guys feel, and if you want to go and look at one of the pillars, you sure can. And as you approach that one, roll me a... No, I'm just kidding. No, you see that these are pretty evenly distributed in a circle around the obelisk, and each one has a stone panel set into the top of it with a little relief of an animal. As you can see, that cute little bee there. And you, just by looking at it, you can see that the panel looks as if it could be pushed, kind of like a large button into the pillar. And Wadumu comes up and he kind of gives it an odd look, and he's like, "That look broke to me."
Yeah, I'd fix it.
That's not my strong suit.
Me too.
Is this one also broken?
And so you can see that by him saying broken, he doesn't understand, and there seems to be some kind of way to make this operate that he just doesn't get. So he looks at it and he's like, "This must be broken." He's not the most intelligent of creatures.
Yo, a turtle just like me.
You get the
Can I try
strangest feeling.
jumping on it?
Can we investigate and see?
For sure. And so as you guys are kind of taking a peek around and stuff, kind of the one thing that's not on the map, I suppose, is there are some bodies around you. There's a campfire as well, and probably the most important is there's an obelisk there.
The obelisk is... Sorry, where?
So I'm trying to see if that... Okay, so it is actually this one here in the middle. Okay, I just had to double check on that because I thought so.
Oh, the snake.
So this one would appear a little bit taller than the rest as far as in the middle, the one with the snake there. And if you do want to take a little bit closer look, for one, you see that this whole area seems to be kind of overgrown with vines and yellow flowers and things like that. You're either kind of sinking into some tall grass or kind of smushing some of these flowers as you kind of tromp around investigating and stuff. And once you look up at these this obelisk, you notice that there's a series of rings with inscriptions carved into them. Strangely enough, there's 5, one for each of you. Isn't that the oddest thing?
Perfect.
It's amazing how these things work out. So if you guys want to, a quick glance tells you that this is just going to be a riddle. Of course, if you have a struggle, we can always come up with a quick roll for it. But essentially, this will just be your own pure wisdom at play. So I guess Yeah, if you guys want to line up in whatever fashion, I'd say perhaps I is at the front now, and then you guys can kind of line up in whatever order.
Yeah, I don't have control of Tinsel's token.
Okay, let me check on that. That's strange.
Sure.
It's strange that it does that sometimes. The controlled by part will just be blank.
Well, it's weird too because the Roll20 game that I got the character sheet on, I assigned that token to my character sheet, so I don't know why it's broke.
I think it should be okay now, though.
He's
I'm
not.
gonna retro past that
Oh, right.
as well, just to see if there is any magic around these parts.
Okay. And as far as like actual positioning on this field, if something were to happen, you guys could kind of spread out and stuff a little more if you wanted to. I'm not gonna like put you guys in a straight line and then be like, "Oh, this dude's lightning attack" or something.
Fireball formation, dragon.
Well, this is all going according to plan. They fell for it, these fools. No. That's not too nice.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're not 100% here about what's going on, but you see these riddles, you see some buttons kind of around you. I mean, you guys are adventurers. You're kind of getting a sense of what you may need to do here. And without further ado, you're kind of taking a peek, and you see that the words shine out to you in these runes. It says, so eloquently, "I sizzle like bacon, and am come from an egg. A backbone have I, but not a single leg."
Oh, I know.
Snake.
Snake.
Okay.
Sneak.
All right. So yeah, just we'll let the first guy get a try at it, and then if they seem to need some help from the team, you can certainly ask. But just so everybody gets a try. So that was right though. It is snake. And so for the next one, Leo, you're kind of gazing on it, following his thought. You see something that says, "While I've got 4 legs, I've no tail in sight. You see me in the day, but hear me at night."
Frog?
Oh, this could be it. Yeah. Sure, let's go with that.
Like I'm-
Frog?
Okay, that's what you're thinking it might be. And so moving down, we'll do Steve. He's kind of third in line there. You see, for your riddle, it says, "Armored but not a knight, snapping but not a twig, always moving, always at home."
I look at Leo, and then I say to
All right. Okay. So you're getting an idea. It could be that. Might be.
cool.
It could also be the elephant, but you're not sure.
Oh, no.
Perhaps-
If the elephant had a hard shell, that'd be full on.
Perhaps to be. I don't know. I mean,
No, it's turtle for sure, and Leo will retract into his shell.
dang, these guys are smart. Can't get one past them. No guarantees. That's it. All right. So moving on though, let's go with Gid. Scam call. How dare they? All right, Gid. You see, it says, "Within a layer of silver string, I dispatch my prey with a biting sting." I think that one might be the easiest one, honestly.
Yeah, I was like, if I don't know that one, I'm in trouble.
Okay, and then, of course, not to leave Tinsel out, yours says, "A face like a tree, skin like the sea. A huge beast am I, but vermin frighten me."
Tinsel, read it again.
I'm sorry?
Tinsel will try to read it again.
Oh, okay, for sure. "A face like a tree, skin like the sea. A huge beast am I, but vermin frighten me."
Tinsel will try the elephant.
Okay, so you guys, this is just upon entering this area, you guys can kind of take a peek around and read that. And so as you do, I mean, what would you guys like to do now? You kind of got some information, but it's still, I mean, just reading it out loud doesn't do anything.
You have to press them in order.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Zorro.
Oh, you guys are too crafty on this one. But okay. So you gonna start with I. You wanna push in the snake one?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and first just roll me a d6. All right, as you push the panel in, it kind of like grinds a little on you, and you can see that this is pretty old, and they may not function quite as easily as they're supposed to. However, with a hesitant but firm press, you feel a click in as it seems to work without too much issue for this one. And of course, a bunch of things happen just as that does. First, you notice the ground shaking, each one of you, as you kind of trot off towards where you think may be the right place to go. All of a sudden, a mighty heave, and the large paving stones that you each approach kind of slide a fraction of an inch into the ground. Whatever that, pushing that snake button did, it seemed to be working, as the stones are descending slightly into the ground, and it almost appears as if it could form a set of odd stairs. If only you could keep doing the right thing. Although, we're going to have to roll some initiative, if you guys want to go ahead and do that, as some things start to spring to life around you.
Just gonna write down the order of the answers so far. And I think Matt just woke up, so he'll be joining us.
Nice. Okay, I'm a little bit laggy on roll 20, so I may have to exit out and come back.
They pushed out a bunch of Microsoft updates yesterday, so it might be doing something in the background for you.
That probably is. Damn this computer.
Microsoft.
I'm all checking the battery, make sure it's not going to die on me again. I'm like, oh god. Alright. So I think I've got everything in my field.
What's your dexterity tinsel?
Of course.
Yeah,
Pencil stacks? It's both. I got a +1.
Okay. So I'll probably go before you. I got +3.
Yeah.
Hey Matt, you made it just in time, honestly. Did he leave?
First
Just kidding.
Never mind. Oh, there it is.
I am so sorry, guys. My alarm was like, no, fuck you.
Hey man, it's all good.
Sorry.
It is all good.
I know this feeling.
As we're about to jump into a combat, I'm about to roll some initiative myself. Your token is in the bottom left. Are you level 4?
Tally, you're the DM, correct?
Yes, sir. And are you level 4 for Shadowhaven?
Shadow, I'm looking to him, I believe so, yes. No, Shadowhaven, yep, he's 4.
Okay, so I'm just gonna throw you over here, kind of randomly in combat, and then also.
That works.
This will take just a.
So sorry, guys.
Oh no, man, you're good. I'm glad you made it. Hey, real quick, riddle me this. Hopefully you got your coffee in. Let me know, because born of water, it will also drown me. I'm a bloodthirsty beast you can barely see. Take a look at all these animals on the pillars, and let me know which one you think that might be. Born of water,
Okay.
it will also drown me. I'm a
bloody one
bloodthirsty
there.
beast you can barely see.
It's not a good old, not a thought on bloodthirsty. Is that supposed to be a tick?
That's a spider.
A spider. Okay, I'm sorry. Are they?
No, that'd be a good one. That would fit the bill.
Be good though.
Tilt's like Australia with these things.
Oh, that's mosquito. Duh. And I was like, there, that is a mosquito.
So we may have to figure that out in the moment, but you were kind of standing on top of a creature. It's
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh shit.
yellow musk flowers start popping up around you. I may move you back on. We'll just kind of see how that works. It doesn't. I mean, essentially, if you're right next to it, it's okay.
There I am. Okay, I'll move myself.
All right. So let me. Sorry, guys. We had to jump in there. I'll get the initiative going, and then we'll roll on with it. Okay, so right before you go, Steve, you notice these very yellow tinged zombies spring up. These are the corpses laying about. They seem to be very much under the control of something else, or they're not very intelligent, I guess is where I'm going with that more so. Not a lot of brains in there anymore, but they start shambling forward towards each of you, whoever's closest and stuff, naturally. And out of the corner of your eye, though, you see rustling there in the leaves and stuff. What initially just appeared to be some pretty regular plants, but they start to fidget and twist with a strange sentience. You can see a very long, creeping vine over here. This large, spiky, trap-like plant just beyond that. And unfortunately, your dear friend I gives a quick cry out as these very... I'm trying to get the right word there, but they pour off a bit of pollen into the air as these yellow flowers start to creep all around I. And thankfully, you hear the cry of your long-lost friend, Shadowhaven, who took a little extra long nap in the Tunalunga earlier, but quickly grabbed his things and ran forward as fast as he could, and you see him skitter into the battlefield. And real quick, Shadow, do you want to give us a player intro for yourself?
Yeah, he is a lizardfoot druid and likes to turn dinosaurs, and that's about it. I know what. Yeah.
Another native Jolty Alpha. Yeah, you guys, so this is your backyard pretty much. But all right, Steve, it's your turn if you want to take the floor.
Okay. I didn't even realize. Okay, so these are zombies, yeah?
Yep.
Like, one near me and that. It took me a while to actually figure out. They were there. So there's this stuff that's put pollen in the air next to I, a big plant, and some vines. Oh, there's another zombie there. Okay, so he's heading towards. I might go help I out and get to there and bonus action. I will cast Shillelagh. On my wait, hang on. So concentration. Okay. That is. Alright, I have my. Use my. Like, I'm gonna cast out of my quarterstaff, but I can take a shot with my longbow at that zombie right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't worry, I will not. I mean, I will, but I'll be missing a lot.
Okay, so you think so as you kind of pull the string of this longbow back. You're not feeling very confident as you release it, and yet this sluggish thing, yeah, it seems to jerk off to the left, convulsing wildly, and your arrow pierces it.
Alright, don't remember the favorite foe, but it's just 4 piecing.
Okay. A little
On
bit
this
of
guy.
thick ichor of its blood spills out as it kind of turns its attention towards you. Looks a little bit hungry. Anything else?
Cool. That's all.
Okay. Thinking Wadumu, that might be old, eh? But Wadumu, he kind of he looks over at the zombie, and he's like, "No, get me! Help!" And he kind of retreats off into the trees.
See you, buddy.
And you find yourself in the presence of this very strange plant trying to creep all around your legs and pull you in.
What? Isn't it that creepy thing stuff? Hello?
Hey,
Area.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Isn't it that vine stuff?
No, it looks like that. I think I did have an issue. I thought the looks like the chat was not cleared. So hold on, that's what I was kind of doing just a second ago, or the turn order was not cleared. My fault on that. Because I think because Steve, you shouldn't have went first. I don't believe, but it's okay. It's close enough. So you had a 16, it really. So
Was the vine supposed to go first, or?
I think y'all probably can't see it, maybe, but I can see it. Hold on one second.
I rolled 18, but
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
so then after that, isn't that Tinsel's turn?
Yeah. Hey, I'm so sorry, y'all. Well, I had a couple of old tokens on here. It threw me off, but I'm clearing it up right now.
Ah,
Okay.
Sorry.
okay.
Whoops. Leo, you had the 15,
Yeah.
and then I think last one I had was Shadow. You had the. Where you at on this one?
12.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so now I have the right order. My apologies on that. So that was correct, though, somehow. You're a very quick guy, Steve. You went first last time as well. So yes, it will be this vine, and it's funny how little it can move, but it will. You feel it's moving the extent of everything it can do. Oh, as it slowly grinds upon the ground.
It's coming straight for us.
And it just starts to suck out towards Steve. You feel it try to grab around you and stuff, or grab. I'm sorry. I feel. Oh no, it looks like I do roll a hit actually. Pretty good too. A dirty 20.
Oh, is it going after me? That'll hit then.
So you are grappled by this vine. It makes you restrained, of course, with that as well. And then you'll take a little bit of bludgeoning and a little bit of poison damage at the start of the vine's turns. So as far as now, you are
Just grab.
you're just grappled and stuff. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So that'll be it for it. And then Tinsel, you are up.
Tinsel's just going to take his 25 feet of movement and then dodge. He'll head towards this zombie. That's all he'll do this time around.
Okay. Got some prep going. And now sorry for the.
What was the thing that I was on, essentially?
So it seems to be tendrils uncoiling, small yellow and purple flowers at their tips. And they kind of dust a light yellow pollen into the air around you.
Okay. Well, thing is, when it bursts out, I get very shocked and he screams like "Ah!" and casts dissonant whispers because of this screech on it.
Okay.
13 wisdom save.
I got 15 even.
So then it takes half damage for psychic.
And so the leaves kind of just shimmer around you. It's hard to detect any like true sentience here, but it most definitely is not your average plant as it starts to wave around you. Anything else?
I'm trying to see. Oh yeah. I will look at Leo. Cowabunga, dude! As I give him body inspiration.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
That's my turn.
Okay, and it is Leo. You're up. Feeling inspired.
Oh, yes, I am. Let's measure the distance.
If you can't see, there's a zombie right beside you, by the way.
Oh, I'm aware. So I'm gonna try to shove it away. Actually, my athletics kinda sucks, so never mind. I confuse characters. I'll just hit him.
Always good. All right. This yellow tinged zombie just kind of, as you can see, it's just got to get that little bit of focus to land. And sorry, I was up on the chat. My bad.
And Leo will draw his katana and make a two-handed swing. Hacha. With a 12.
Okay, you feel your katana sink into the soft, pulpy flesh.
7 slashing. Do I feel like slashing is not too good? Not very effective?
It didn't seem to make it. You know, your blow seemed to be as effective as it normally would be.
Okay then. And now let's follow with a roundhouse kick.
Kia!
And that will be just a bludgeoning, of course.
Okay, nice. As that definitely connects as well. And your fists like sinks into the wrist into this zombie, and as you rip it out, just thick what used to be blood just starts drenching out as it is bloody. Anything else?
Reposition myself around. And that's it.
All right. All right. So we will go to this creeper. It kind of rustles and slowly, not even sure how, you hear a bit of like ripping and replanting of roots as it shifts a very small distance over, and it begins to shimmer and shake, and you see the creeper flowers releasing a little bit of pollen in the air, and you try to shield your nose and your mouth from it, but the smell really just kind of creeps in. It's such a harsh, musky smell, and so anyone within 30 feet needs to make a wisdom save. Looks like it should be Leo, I...
Oh man.
Leo, I, and Steve. Yeah. Wisdom's your strong suit, though, I'm sure.
That should be a 13.
Okay. And... Okay, so despite this strange aroma kind of piercing in between your fingers and things as you try to plug up your face, it really doesn't seem to pierce into your brains and affect you too much. You're afraid of what it might do if it did. And so that'll be it for this fellow. And its friend next door will act. Looks like... I mean, these plants really just can't move very fast. Alright, but this guy, he will... Okay, let me check some distance real quick, because I'm going to request some more saves. Wow, that's pretty good. Alright, so it will... I guess I'll just have it move over a step. And and I'm going to need a wisdom save as it releases a pollen of a different sort, but it will be a wisdom save as well from, looks like Leo, Tinsel, I, and Steve.
And what's your bardic inspiration size?
1d6.
I don't even think it's worth. I'll just take the L.
Okay, so the pollen kind of settles over the battlefield in a 30-foot area, and most of you, again, you're already kind of prepared from the last attack. You just kind of keep on doing the same thing, hoping for the best, plugging yourself up as best as you can. And as it kind of dissipates, you look up and you see that, unfortunately, Leo seems to not suffer the same fate, as it were. It looks like you are going to be charmed in a sense, but the way that it does it is more so that on your turn, you're forced to use all your movement to get as close to this creature as possible.
And nothing else?
That's it. So you can still make whatever actions and things like that.
Oh, that's not too bad, actually.
Yep. All right, and then of course you can make a saving throw at the end of each of your turns. And with that, we'll go to Shadowhaven. What you want to do?
Okay, I will just transform into a dire wolf. So I have that stat block handy. It's a large-sized creature, so it could either just drag and drop a token or just enlarge me to large. But then, that works, thank you. And then give me control. Thank you.
Okay, should be good to go.
Awesome, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I will then rush forward. I have 50 feet. Yep. I will rush the zombie. And I will do a... See, no one is next to me. Nope. I'll just do a bite. Oof, which will, I assume, miss.
Okay, you'd think so, but you managed to actually sink those fangs into the ankle of this guy.
Oh,
you got a pretty
nice.
good grip. Looks like it's going to do 11 piercing as you just end up tearing that most of that leg away. It's he's walking on bone.
Oh, and then the strength save to be prone.
Ooh, I rolled a 1. That's not going to do.
Nice, so he is now prone, I believe. Okay, and I'm done.
Alright, my bad. My cat's over here trying to get my dice and things. I'm like, leave me alone. Alright, so it looks like we didn't get in there, so we got him in there now. Just next time you'll go before Shadow, of course, but if you want to go ahead and take your turn now, you're free to do so.
Let's see. I will. Let's see if I can get a good clear shot. Move over here. And then I'm going to use Eldritch Blast, or actually, yeah, Eldritch Blast on this one right here. And should.
Oh yeah, that's a good hit.
Okay. And then and then 5.
And I saw you ping. It's this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you hit him with the 5. You see some petals rise up into the air as a few more are decimated.
And then that will be my turn.
Okay. All right. We did Shadowhaven, so we'll go to our poor zombie friends. I guess we'll start with the one near Shadowhaven. It'll pick itself up. kind of clumsily turn toward this wolf and try to bat her out. Seems a pretty lame attempt, but maybe he'll get lucky. But with the 7, I do not think so. As you can see, you tipped it off balance with that last tear, and it's not so good. So coming up on Gid. Oh my gosh, I'm rolling bad. I don't think an 8 is going to do it.
No, I have 18.
All right, so up there towards Leo. How about a... Oh, okay, well, I guess that makes up for it. All right, I got a crit. So it's just a slam as you turn your back towards this zombie, and as it really just slips on its blood, and the full weight of it and everything just collides against you. Looks like... Roll that. It's going to be some bludgeoning damage. So we're looking at 12 bludgeoning to you there. So not too bad for a crit. Tinsel, you got one coming up on you. However, you are dodging, so I'll have disadvantage. The slow eyes try to follow you as you got a quick move to your step, and you easily dodge out of the way of its 7. And I think that's it for all these moves. And so, Steve, we're back to round number 2. What would you like to do?
Okay. So I'm grappled, so I will cast. If it's grappled, can I do a touch spell on it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That makes sense to me.
I know it's like reach and it's like away, but it's holding me, so.
Right.
Alright, I will try and cast Inflict Wounds. So 23 for 17.
Damn! Yeah, that'll do. Nice.
Damn.
Get your tendrils off me, damn it. Cripes. How's it look after that?
My cat is gonna kill me. So the necrotic energy just withers away a lot of the vines, but you feel the strong grip still holding on to you. It looks like could take a couple more of those for sure.
Cool. I think that'll be it. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. So it goes to the vine's turn, and as it constricts upon you, you feel the slap of a few more healthy vines kind of gripping onto you and trying to pull you in. And as that happens, unfortunately, you'll take a bit of damage. And so as the constriction kind of pulls, you feel 10 bludgeoning damage. And then this is actually a lot of poison damage, potentially. All right, and then 21 poison damage kind of just seeps into your flesh as it secretes this venom. So that'll be 31 to you total between the bludgeoning and the poison. And then it looks like...
I'm down. That was like perfect amount of my HP.
All right.
Steve's down.
Okay, and so it will release you, and it will shamble forward. Just a quick step there. All right, so that'll be it for it. Sorry, I'm like retrieving dice from my cat. I'll never see him again if I don't get him. All right, Tinsel, you are up.
All right, I'll try to take a swing at the zombie next to me. Try again, you foul beast.
A beautiful
13.
shot. 13.
And that's all he can do at this level.
All right, very mighty attack on this guy. He's definitely bloodied. The thick, viscous fluid pouring into the grass at your feet. How about you, Ai? What you got?
How does this plant look after getting screamed at and blasted?
So it's still looking pretty healthy. I mean, it's a little withered here and there, a bit frayed at some edges, but it's still okay.
Ooh. Okay, I'll take a slash at it. Like 13.
That'll hit you. It's easy. There's so many targets to hit. You just slice through them, and the petals fly around you for 6 damage. Baby came to say
Oh, I
good
don't
morning.
put myself.
Good morning. So you were just you'll take the opportunity attack.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. I don't think a 7 will do. I got like a really cold dice right now.
No.
Alright.
That one hit.
That can be the end of your turn.
Yes, for now.
Okay. Alright, Leo, you're up. You just got assaulted from behind. That it violated you. That's terrible.
Oh, dude.
Oh my good god. That's illegal. What would you like to do?
I mean, a slash at him with just a 4.
Oh, I'm sorry, you already rolled. Yep, that will definitely hit. It goes down a bit. Still staring at you with those blank eyes, though. Like you want to punch him in the face, which you most certainly do.
That's gonna be a 6, because both of my heads are occupied, so I can only kick.
Okay, so as you face this foe, you thought it was nothing. You're able to punch and slash it down to its bare minimum. It's barely standing here. One more little touch and it'll die. And that'll be it for you?
Dude. Yeah.
Okay, and then now we have our friend over here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, so I got all 4 of you right now. Do not have you. So it can do this ability a couple times a day. I'll be transparent, so you don't think I'm just trying to throw the shit at you over and over. But that same muskiness starts to fill the battlefield again, and I'll need a wisdom save from Leo, Steve. Well, Steve's down, so never mind. I and Gid. So you 3.
Is it a charm effect?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wait, I had to move towards the guy, right?
That was the other one, actually. And yeah, you should have done that. My bad. I should have called you on that. Sorry. We'll go back a second.
You can get a smack at me in a bit.
Oh, actually, it looks like you hit with the 22.
Oh, damn, yeah.
And that'll do... Oh my god, I just rolled max for the hit, too. I think it's... let me double check, but 9 bludgeoning to you.
Well, I'm still alive.
Okay, and then so we got the wisdom save I got from Gid. I got Leo's there. That's it. So it looks like Gid, you can't help it. You know, you've got this zombie at your back. You're not expecting it, and all of a sudden you just feel this muskiness kind of pervade through your nostrils and go into your system. Looks like you are going to be charmed by this creeper. And on your turn, you will do nothing except move as close to the creeper as you can, kind of like the other guy. And of course, you'll get to repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
I forgot I had advantage against being charmed.
Elf.
Half elf, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to? So you rolled 1. So you want to? Okay. So it looks like you're good. And that being said, Leo, you should have gotten a chance to break free earlier if you want to do that wisdom save. So we both missed a point there. But we can always dial it back a second. What the heck? You got one more wisdom saving you, Leo?
I did one. It was, or is it a second one in a row now?
Yeah, so one of them was for this this pollen, and then this other one was to see if you break free from earlier, which looks like you didn't. So on your turn, you'll have to move as close to the this guy, which you don't think you can get any closer. That being said, it's turn now, and It is going to try to get you. Does a 17. Sorry, 17.
Meets it, yeah.
Okay, so you feel yourself swallowed up by this leafy creature. You are blinded and restrained, but you also have total cover from other attacks and other effects outside of this. It's called a man trap, but outside of that, and it looks like you're safe, undamaged for now, but you can start to see a little bit of digestive fluid starting to pool up around you, and you know that if you don't get out, you might be pooped out later. With that being said, Gid.
Like that one scene from Ice Age 3.
It's not the fate you wanted.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Booming Blade. Oh, sorry. I should have made the attack roll or I cast Booming Blade, then make the attack roll. There we go.
Gotcha. Beautiful.
Okay,
Clean.
and then 9. I'm just doing it one-handed.
All right, so it's first good hit against him, but it's a good one.
And then that'll be it.
Okay. Shadow, the dire wolf.
Okay, now since I have someone next to me, I have advantage on my attacks. Or someone next to my opponent, I mean. I have bad tactics, so
Very good.
24 to hit for 7 with a 13 strength save.
All right, so he is still kicking. Let me see about that save. Looks like he fails the save, so he's back on the ground though. This poor fool.
I will do might as well. I will do a bite attack as a bonus action because I'm a folk. And I believe Hungry Jaws can still trigger while I'm a wolf.
That's like you can do it so many times a day or whatever.
Yeah, one's for short rest.
Okay, sounds fair to me. But unfortunately, as he falls to the ground,
Yeah, that's a nope.
yeah, you just kind of claw, your jaws snap right where he was standing a second ago. But
No worries.
now he's on
And
the
I'm
ground. Okay, and so naturally he's gonna pick himself on up. Not really paying too much attention to I, as he's got this grizzly wolf in his face. He goes, okay, he's gonna try to clap back though with a 21, no crit. And that'll be only 2 bludgeoning damage to you, though. Ah, poop. All right, and then coming up towards Tinsel, you got a slam coming at you from the zombie. Looks like a 13 is gonna just lamely kind of slap against you. The dude over here is looking pretty hurt, but he's determined to have some lunch today. Although his most recent target just suddenly disappeared, so I guess he will. I'll roll a d20 for direction. All right, so he will go down south. Huffing and puffing and dashing as far as it can, and that'll be it for that zombie. Although we do have one more here going at Kid. Looks like, okay, man. I can see which dice is working. All right, a 19 to hit you there.
That will hit me.
All right, and bludgeoning damage looks like 6 to you.
Okay.
And then we'll go to round number 3, Steve.
First pass. From a death saving throw.
Alrighty, very good. So this creeping vine, looks like it really only sees a couple targets ahead, so it just will move as much as it can in its turn, and that'll be it. Tinsel, you're up.
I'll disengage and then use my movement to get up to Steve. That's all I do.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna dial back 1 second. My bad. So my reach is a little longer than I thought it was. So I real quick. 17. Does that hit you? Yeah. Okay. So you may suffer the same fate as Steve if you can't break free. It looks like you are constricted. It doesn't do any damage to you off the bat, but you're grappled and restrained. So however you would deal with that. And it is your turn.
Is this that divine attack?
This was the vine. Yeah, it went. That would have been before your turn. My bad. Had to retcon a little there, but I always allow that with players and stuff too. So hopefully y'all don't get too mad.
Oh no, I didn't hear who you said it attacked.
Oh, I. You wouldn't have been in range yet.
Cool. I am grappled.
So
and
you.
restrained.
Yep.
Okay.
So your attack would have disadvantage.
Well, I look at the vine and shout at it. Get off me! That's another dissonant whisper. DC 13 wisdom save.
Okay. Oh, I failed it. I think without checking the mod, I failed it.
8 psychic, and it has to use its reaction to move its full movement away from me. So I should no longer be restrained and grappled.
Okay, so it took that damage. And will that be it? You can move, maybe not move, but anything else for you on your turn?
Well, it should move away from me, so it should no longer be grappling me.
Right. But is that on its turn, or does that immediately?
Immediately.
It's immediate.
Oh, okay. Well.
It has to use it uses its reaction to move as far as it can away.
Okay.
Okay.
Wasn't very far, but yeah, you're no longer grappling.
5 feet.
Yeah.
Jeez. Look around. You might need some help, buddy. You give bardic inspiration to get yeah.
Okay, good.
Then
Has bardic inspiration.
I move a little bit away.
Shift into the other side. Could be a smart move. Moving on to Leo.
Oh, this grass. Loud as fuck, dude. I mean, I'll try to attack it from the inside.
Okay, so you are blinded and restrained, so you'll have disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah. Sure, natural one.
Alright, you can always follow it up, though, as you just swing into the darkness. You're not sure where heads or tails right now.
I will use a key point to make 2 unearned attacks.
Alright, here comes the flurry.
Is he still charmed by the things inside?
Technically, it was just to move closer, and yeah, at this point, he still is.
I'm gonna add my bardic inspiration to that 11.
Okay.
So that will be a 14 to hit.
And that does.
6, I guess.
Okay.
And another one. Another natural one. Okay. Well,
not looking good for Leo, as your friends just hear some muffled cries and poundings as you're trying to batter your way out. Anything else for you there?
No, not really.
And so we'll go to this one creeper here, and I guess just to get rid of it, it'll move over and use its last bit of pollen it can. Let me check it. See, it looks like it'll be the dire wolf. I'll make sure Gid is in range. Oh, actually, so hold on. It will not move. Okay, so I need a wisdom save from Gid, the dire wolf, and Tinsel. So Gid has a save, has a save. Looks like Shadow is going to fail. Gid has a save, and Tinsel also fails. So you're pretty much up to speed with what's happening. But for Shadow and Gid, you suddenly feel the urge to use all your movement on your turn to get as close to these yellow flowers here as you possibly can. Yep. So it's not it'll be on your turn, and let's see. It just says forced to use all its movement on its turn. It doesn't really say whether it would be at the beginning or end or anything like that. So if you want to do your action first, you could by the reasoning there. And all right, so that's it. I got 2. Hey, it's pretty low DC honestly. So I was just kind of fingers crossed on that one, I suppose. But anyway, so back to Leo, who things are about to get a little bit worse for, as the acid at your feet starts to get a little bit higher up, and you feel the burn start to take effect. Let me roll that. This is going to be acid damage. It'll be 15 acid damage to you there.
I'm out.
All right. And yeah, I guess you'd still be engulfed by this creature. Yeah, it would have to just like spit you out on its turn necessarily, which I guess it'll do now. So it spits you out or whatever. I'm just consider that like a free action. I don't think that's much. There's not really anything else it could do except for just move over a little bit, and we'll go to Gid. Attack of defense.
Okay, I'm going to cast Hex on the zombie in front of me. And then I am just going to take a swing at it. Oh, 10.
That'll hit.
Oh, sweet.
Try as it might to move out of the way. It's just too slow.
Okay, hit it for 7, and then also the Hex. If my buttons will work. There we go. Okay, so 9.
Okay, so an extra 2 on top of that. Let me get that.
Okay, and then I have to move my full speed towards it, right?
So, looking at the last save, I think it was Shadow and Tinsel, right?
I had an 18 on Wisdom, so...
So you were good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tinsel is the other one.
Shadow and Tinsel. So you're good.
Okay, cool. And then that will be it on my turn.
Okay, so we're on to Shadow. So you can make an action as you need.
I will attack the zombie. Do the advantage. 16 for 10.
Okay, looks like it will save this time, and another good chomp like that, and it'll be out of commission.
Okay. Now, since it's compelled movement, do the habitats no?
I would say no, because it's compelled.
Okay.
So you're doing it against your will.
I will run to them, and then I'll be done.
Okay. All right, so the zombie, it's kind of confused as you run by it, but it smells fresh meat nearby, though, so it looks at Eye, gives a good old... Dude, I'm going to re-roll that, because I just rolled a 20 and then rolled another one, so I'll re-roll that. 17, though. I guess that'll still hit, anyways, but... Even my slow dice picked up. 6 bludgeoning to you, Eye. This dude... will just dash up to Tinsel, and that's about all it can do. And then we've got 2 now over here on Gid, although the one that kind of lumbers up to you behind you is clearly struggling to even stand, as they both try to smash out towards you. And actually, I don't fudge rolls. I'm thinking I might need to, but an 18 and a 21 with that. So it's looking like both of those would probably hit. He's freaking zombie.
Okay. I'll go ahead and, as a reaction, cast Shield. So now my AC is 23.
Okay, so you feel this battering against your magical shield, and you're able to resist it though. No worries there. And so there's maybe a bit of urgency here that hasn't quite been perceived yet, and that's understandable, but hopefully it will be now as you're horrified to see a couple more zombies lumbering in from the ruins around you. Wadumu kind of cries out from the distance. He's like, I don't think they're gonna stop coming. And you realize you have yet to really work on the puzzle here other than the first one pressed too. So bit of a pickle you might be in here, so to speak, but I'm sure you guys will figure it on out. We'll move him back a little bit, and then Steve, it will be your turn.
Second save.
All right, 2 good saves.
I'm thinking like we should probably finish the puzzle.
All right, so the vine, it really doesn't need to move or anything. It's got a target that kind of closed in front of it, so it'll just shoot out and totally miss Tinsel as it just shoots wide off into the air. And then I'll have it move back a step, and then we'll go to Tinsel himself.
Right, and then Tinsel's supposed to be using its movement to go here. Is he supposed to dash? Or can he have an action?
So it just says use all of your movement. It doesn't request that you would dash necessarily. So I don't think you would have to do that.
Okay.
So same as Go ahead.
I'll give Steve 1 point of lay on hands, get him up, and then I'll go work my way over to smell the flowers.
Okay.
I don't know if a wolf is gonna count. I guess I could go through his tail and get there.
So he is large. I'd say you'd probably have to stop a little short maybe. So you go 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you just have to get as close as you can. So that's within reason.
Maybe that. I don't know. That's 25 feet of movement.
Okay. All right. So we're back to I.
The two of the guys that are attracted to the flowers.
Oh, you get to do. I'm sorry.
Charmed?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. You both get to do wisdom saves at the end of your turn. My bad. So Shadow Heaven said he'd be right back, but when he comes back, he can do one. Tinsel, you're good. You are okay. Shadow, do you want to go do a wisdom save real quick? Tinsel, you're no longer feeling like you got him run. All right, just throw me that wisdom when you can, Shadow, and then there you are. So now you're still compelled, and then I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but if you go ahead, please.
Oh, that's fine. Action will be to dash, avoiding the plant. So thereabouts should be 60 feet. As I run past, I will shout to Shadow, step out of it as I give him bardic inspiration. The zombie can take an off attack on him.
Okay. It's like a 17 seems to be the magic number to hit you with this guy.
Handle it.
It's like 4 bludgeoning as you run by. You feel a little punch.
All
right, Leo, you are down. No zombies have died yet. No.
Oh man, I failed.
So Leo fails the first death save, and we'll go back to this dude now, who has had a lot less options in a sense. But let's see what he can do. The dire wolf in front of him. You just feel these vines kind of creeping out, reaching around you. Looks like an 11. I'm not sure what Tracy is the dire wolf. Is it 11? Oh, okay. So now you're able to kind of use your paws and your fangs to kind of snap and claw and keep the flowers at bay as they try to reach around you. Not the reach around that anyone likes, I'd imagine. And you got one more foe over here. Still a bit out of range of anything. So 1. He'll just kind of rustle and creep and move as much as he can. And Gid, it is your turn.
Okay, and you said the one behind me kind of looks a little rough.
He definitely does. Pieces more so.
Okay. All right, so I will take a swing at the one behind me. Oh, that would be a miss.
And you couldn't believe you'd miss one of these slow guys, but just a little bit short.
Yeah. And then, okay, I guess that is it.
Okay. Shadowhaven, the dire wolf.
Okay, I will try to attack this thing. Yeah. Uh, 21 for 9.
Okay, so it's very easy to hit this thing. You really just got to pick one of the targets of the flowers, and you most certainly do.
And then DC 13, but can be not prone.
It looks like, despite your push, it is unable to be made prone.
No worries. I am done.
Okay. Well, let's go to these zombies. We'll just start over here with Gid since he's got 2 on him. Looks like a 14 and an 18. So the 18 maybe?
Yeah, the 18 hits.
Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, 4 bludgeoning damage to you from both of those attacks. Only 1 lands for foe.
Okay. And then, let's see. And then I need to take a concentration. Let's see, in concentration,
Check, yeah. For a hexer.
now concentration is that a, I can remember that. Okay. That's what I was. And then, yeah, so 17. So I think
Okay.
I think I keep my hex up. Yeah.
All right, cool.
It's half the damage or 10, whatever's higher, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I was making some moves with the other zombies, as it were. We got some kind of shambling in closer. Looks like there's 2 to make some attacks. We'll throw them both at Tinsel since he just is on the other side of the wolf there. And looks like one is a critical fail, and then the other one is a dirty 20. So I guess you get both sides of it there. Only 2 bludgeoning damage to you, though. So, doing their best. We're going to go back to the top of the round, and once again, you are horrified to see a couple more zombies shambling about. Steve, you're up.
I think we need to finish this puzzle, pressing all the thingies. What was next, Frog? I don't know if...
Yeah,
Oh,
Frog
I
was
was-
Other frog was total.
Yeah, so I might try to start heading back to the turtle if I can. But I will stand up from prone. Bonus action, I'll cast Searing Smite. Then I will hit Urshalele on the thingy, the vine. That probably missed.
Looks like as it kind of winds and weaves, this plant is a little more dexterous than the others, and that does just come a little shy.
I suppose I'm going to go up attack if I try and get out of there. It doesn't really matter, I'm going to get hit either way. Alright, well, I'll risk it for the biscuit. and try me 15 feet away.
Okay, so it misses. You're good. An 11.
Oh, sweet. Amazing.
Yep.
All right, that's my turn.
It's good when it all comes together. All right, so it will be the vine. Looks like, yeah, you are still within range, just barely. So it'll kind of hold its ground, and just try that attack again. It looks like. Let me see here. All right, that one's gonna be a 21. So it snags you in. Remember, there's no damage right now, but you are grappled and restrained. And there will most certainly be some damage at the start of this vine's next turn. So just think about that. There's different ways to operate this battle, I suppose. And as far as its health, it looks like it could take a few blows before it would go down. So, just weigh your options there, of course. Tinsel, you're up.
Well, disengage again. And, well, kind of hate to do this, but I guess that's what I'll disengage and just use my regular movement to get to Leo. I'll do.
Okay. And I.
Okay. I will tell them, get to the other ones! I take my action, I cast one level Leo Hands on Leo. Rest of my movement, I run to the frog. Is it a free action to press the button, or do I have to wait until my next turn?
Since we're kind of leading a little longer on this combat, normally it would be an action, but we'll just say it could be your bonus action.
Okay, cool. I press the button on the frog.
Okay, roll me a d6.
Another 3.
Okay, so it slides in without any issue. You kind of wait a second, because, come on, usually these things end up in danger, but after a second or two, you realize you were successful. Leo.
As I lay out hands on Leo, whisper to him, get to the others, get to the others.
He wakes up, he's all some smoke coming out. Or pollen, my bad. All right, great job.
Yeah, dude, was this grass laced with some shit?
Fentanyl, bro.
So I'm gonna hold on. That would keep me away from the reach of the enemies.
Looks to be so.
Okay then. So that's my dash, and I'll click the button.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d6, of course.
Oh yeah. Boom. 5.
Okay, so as you huff and puff, sweat coming out of all openings from your turtle shell, you make it to the turtle panel. This is fate. Unfortunately, though, as you peer towards the panel, you realize it's missing from this one. Go ahead and roll me a quick perception check.
16?
You're able to quickly locate it off in the grass aside. It's just been broken and kind of rolled over and things. And sure enough, you can pick it up and fasten it back in there and crunch the button down. And once again, the earth kind of shakes around you as all the pillars kind of descend a few more inches into the ground. All right, so there's that's 3 of 6 by my reasoning. So very good. And we'll go to this yellow foo down here by the dire wolf. Looks like he has no desire or need to go anywhere, so he will just smack out. Let's see. An 11, I do not believe will hit the dire wolf, so he misses, and we'll go to that loud grass. All right, I think it really can only just It'll just dash a little further. Smells some blood in the air. And Gid, what you got?
Let's see. Take a swing at the one back behind me again. Hopefully, I can take him out.
All right. Oh, I think you might. And he's gonna be hard to recover from. Oh, actually, no, he can't. It's a crit. So we all know what zombies do, of course. Go ahead and roll the damage. Yeah. So.
Okay, so 16.
All right, and so yeah, with your mighty slash, he just falls in pieces, and it kind of twitches and tries to piece itself back together, but it's just too much of an incredible damage. Is very much unable to do so, and you killed it. Very good job.
One down and one more to go.
Yep. And that's it for your turn?
Yes.
All right. Shadow, you're up. Yeah, you got to go to the bodega, man.
Okay, that was the one with damage before, or is that this one?
Taking a quick glance, the one by your tail is pretty hurt. The one down by your snout, as it were, is much more hurt. The one down at the bottom is fresh.
And how does this one look? This thing, I mean.
It's still pretty healthy.
Alright, I will turn to him, the one with my tail, and I will do added bite on him for 11 damage.
Okay, so he is on death's door as he's just limp in your jaws, and then for that save,
I'm done.
he fails the save too, so he'll be prone. But it's very fortunate for them that they go right after you. Yeah.
No worries, I'm done.
All right, so he will try. I'm gonna have him go around, and then we'll do a couple towards you there. Dire Wolf. Looks like a 15 and a 22. They're coming hard. Well, those will both hit, eh? The wolf whines as it takes 14 bludgeoning between the two attacks. What's your total HP now? I guess just out of curiosity. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, and then of course you got one down there towards you. Good. Looks like it lamely attempts to attack you and fails. This guy actually can move his movement up to the wolf as well, so he will. Oops. He will try, and with a dirty 20 on that one. So, damn, they got a taste for wolf blood. That one will actually be an 8 bludgeoning by itself too. So 8 more on that one. Looks like it's like, what do? You're both hurt, so I mean, the smart thing for the zombie to do would be to attack the person who's restrained, you know. So it'll shamble forward and take advantage on that hit, hoping for the best. Looks like a 15. Will that? Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Good. I'm barely hanging in it.
So I was stuck between a rock and a hard place on that one. Alright, so that's all for the zombies. I know that was a bit extensive. And then we go to the top of the round, and then now that we've had a bit of time in between, you do hear a couple more shambling out from the outer reaches. Of course, they're still pretty far. Steve, you are up.
Well, I'm grappled, so I suppose I'll just attack the thing that's grappling me. That's a disadvantage, isn't it?
Yes.
Hope for the best. Disadvantage. 17.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay, so it does that. I'll mark it as favored foe with the extra point, plus the searing smite will go off, and it'll be burnt.
Very nice.
Oh. Don't worry about the 4. That's the ongoing one. 7, 8. That's 10, and that's it. I think. Yeah. I thought I'd roll a bit higher than that, but.
Okay, so in the end, just looking at it all together, so you did have the favored foe? Okay, so.
I marked it that time, so.
And then, is it the 2?
It's 10. Yeah, the 2 fire, that 4, don't worry about it. Like, because you gotta roll a 6 every time on its turn for the ongoing burn damage.
Okay, sounds good. And
And that con
it's
save.
I'll just throw it out there too. Beyond what you'd think, the flames kind of licking at the vines appear to be a little less effective. Perhaps the vines are so moist, but the fire damage, where you might think it would do double, it seems to do a little bit less. However,
I was
for
hoping.
a con save, this thing is pretty beefy, thick, girthy vines. Ooh, and so it definitely saves with the 21 on that one.
Dang it.
Okay, so we go to the vine's turn,
I'm
and
damage first or after, so it probably doesn't then.
well, one thing will happen here too, because you're still grappled and restrained, and
I'm down for sure.
yeah, so you're down. However, yeah, I don't think it would be enough, but just to see, I suppose. I'll see how much damage, because the bludgeoning would put you down. So that would be 10 bludgeoning as it squeezes you. You'd be down then, and then it's gonna follow up with that poison, which I think I just have to roll insanely freaking high for it to be enough to do like an insta kill necessarily. Oh, and I just rolled 2 ones.
I was gonna say, I think that'd be like double my original HP or something.
I think
like
it just
that.
has to meet your max HP after you.
Once I'm at 0, yeah.
But anyways, I rolled 11 so far and 12, 16. So you're good. It only did 16 more damage after the fact. So you're out, but you're not down. And then of course it will release you and shift over. And some vines will start shooting out towards the dire wolf there. It looks like a 22. My goodness, this guy can do it. So remember, again, you're grappled and restrained. No damage comes your way until the whole nother round later. So there's that. And then Tinsel, you are up.
Well, it wouldn't have went this way if I would have known Ivy was going to get Leo up, but I'm glad he did. So that's cool. So I guess I need to come back this way. And just take the dodge action from here. All I can do.
Okay. And so you have Preston the frog one. Your turtle friend Preston the turtle one. What is next for you?
I shout to Leo. Hey, get the spider! I think you move faster than me.
Oh, sure.
And I will run to the elephant and hold action to press when he presses the spider.
Okay. Pretty smart, as it is now Leo's turn.
Well, we're gonna wait a bit, cause full movement, action dash, bonus action dash again with a use of a key point. So
Very
I
good.
can't press it just yet.
Oh, because that was your bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're at the yellow creep. It'll go for the direwolf, but now it'll have advantage because you're restrained. Oops, that went wild. Oh snap. Okay, and let me double check the mod. It might make the difference, but I don't think so. I think it's gonna miss. Yep, 14 misses you, so just shy. Let's go to the other guy who's just been kind of creeping around the place. He'll see a target suddenly appear behind him, so he kind of shuffles a little bit forward. Of course, it'll be disadvantaged, but it will try its best to replicate something it did earlier. Oh, I'm throwing dice. All right. 16. Nope.
AC is 19.
Very good. Dodge saved you on that one. All right, so Gid, you are up. The
Okay.
value of the dodge cannot be underestimated.
All right. So I will try to kill this thing so that I can set up to push the mosquito. And I will just take a swing at the zombie in front of me and hope for the best. Okay, did 15. I'm guessing hits.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then roll for damage.
All right.
And And that's oh, that's weird how that came out. Okay, yeah, 10 slashing, and then 1d6, and then so 11.
Okay, let me get that. All right, so if you do that one more time, he's down for sure.
Okay.
All right, Shadowhaven, you're a bit tied up and you're surrounded, honestly.
So if I am restrained, I believe it's what strain protect conditions. It's strength save to break free.
So you could use your action to break free, or you could do an action to attack still with disadvantage. It's up to you.
Okay, I will break free, and then do I need to do a roll as well?
Yep, that'll be athletics or acrobatics, your choice. DC 14.
Okay, strength is +3 as to a strength check. Aren't I a wolf? Ooh, and that is a 9.
So you struggle and
Still
snap.
have the D6, by the way.
Oh, yeah, thank you for that.
So you're gonna have to get a 5 or a 6 to get it, but it could. I mean, you may need. I mean, otherwise.
Yeah.
So yeah, you snap and fight and struggle and.
Yeah, I vowed to my wisdom last turn. May I do that now?
Oh sure.
And then do it.
So yeah.
Oh, no, we'll work last turn anyway. Okay.
Okay, right. So can't move yet,
Terrorists
anyways.
are no
But...
longer drawn.
Gotcha.
I'm done.
Okay, so when the time comes, you'll be free to disengage or however you need to. Right now, they got 3 zombies pounding down on you, so let's see what they can do. I got a 15 that will hit, and then a 6 will miss, and then an 18 will hit. As they, oh wait, that's not even with advantage. So let me. Okay, so the miss still misses, and I didn't turn anything into a crit or anything. So you got 2 coming at you. Looks like 11. No wait, 10. Sorry, 10 bludgeoning. No, I'm sorry. I was right. It was 11. It's 11 bludgeoning. Okay. All right. And then we do have one looking at a... Oh, man. He's looking mighty hungry, too. That body right there. But he'll have to run around up here. I think your dodge still takes effect, eh? So, that turns in a hit into a miss, honestly. You've dodged 2 incoming blows with that dodge. So that's honestly very good move you did there. I think we just have the one down there by Gid. So I'll throw that. Looks like a 14 will miss. And then we got a couple newbies. Kind of just closing in from random angles. As it is now back to the top of the round. You hear the moaning, shuffling, groaning from the outskirts, but none seem to show their heads. You're up, Steve.
One fail.
Okay, a little more of your lifeblood spills into the grass, but hey, you've been here before. You'll get up. I was about to make a bad joke. It's too soon still for the real Steve. No jokes allowed.
There's no stingrays.
No jokes at Steve's expense. Come on. He was a hero. All right, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so unless I roll absolutely poorly, actually no, there's no way. You're gonna be taken out into your regular form now. So you'll be no longer a dire wolf, and you will now be back to Mr. Shadow. I guess with the change of your form, that will release the grapple there. So now you're just there, back to yourself. So there's that. And this guy will just creep forward slightly as it does. So why not? And Tinsel, now you're up.
Right. Opportunity attack from the zombie as I try to make my way around.
Nope.
And then I'll get Steve up with another point of lay on hands.
All right.
And now I'm a big worm on a little hook.
See what the dice may do. All right. Moving on to I.
Still holding action to wait until Leo presses the spider button.
All right, Leo, you're up.
I press the button.
All right. Give me a D6 if you don't mind.
Oh man. 1.
You're able to push it in. It slides in like it was just recently oiled up by a little tinker gnome. Wow, that's amazing. And now on the other side, the elephant gets pressed. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a d6 as well?
6.
All right. As you push, and you push, and you push, and you push, and you start to look around frantically at your friends as you don't want to let them down, and you kind of may cry out, I got this! And go ahead and give me a strength athletics check, as you got to heave on this one. It's a little bit jammed. Okay, so you're good. You have to give it every ounce of your strength, but it's finally, it slides through. The Tinkerer Gnome did not oil this one. All right, and so as you guys do, the ground shakes. The openings are starting to form slightly, where you could see where you might be able to descend like a staircase. It seems as if you need one more push though before you could do so. That being said, I guess you guys could move real quick, both of you, if you want. Well, no, I guess you wouldn't be able to, but if you want, you could probably get an attack in too if you wanted to, since that was just your bonus action, Leo.
Oh, in that case, I will most likely pull out a dart and throw it at this zombie right here.
All right.
22 to hit.
Beautiful, right in the back of the head. All right. Kind of just sticks there with the feathers out of the back of his head like a Native American of some sort.
It is.
All right.
Yeah.
And then let's go back to this guy. He'll, take a creep forward. So when you transform back, are you prone or would you still be standing? I guess you'd be prone, right? Because you get knocked down as the wolf and then transform back into your person.
I don't. It's your look.
Not sure exactly on that, but either way.
Oh, check. Yeah. My body just messed it up. Doesn't say I'm prone.
It does make a difference, actually. It is kind of the difference between a hit or a miss. Let's look that up just to be sure.
Fair enough. I'll ask. I'll find out.
I imagine you would stay in the same stance.
Yeah. I'll look.
So one thing that we didn't do that we probably should have is you should have taken extra damage, whatever was left over.
How much was that, by the way? I'm sorry.
I don't remember on it. I could probably look up, but if you just want to take like 5 HP off, then we can call that fair. I'm not tripping on that at all.
That works.
But hey, we both learned something.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna say it doesn't say necessarily in anywhere I'm looking that you would be prone. I think you would just. You could just punch, so you'll take the 5 health. I appreciate you on that, but you won't have to be prone. So you will not be hit by this yellow flower creature, and then Tinsel, not as protected as before, but I think it's a 16, which will not hit anyways. Let me double check. Oh, it would have been a 17, which still misses. So okay, very good. Gid, you are up.
Okay, let's see. Now, did you say it takes a bonus action to push the button, or?
We're gonna do it like that to keep us chugging along.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna just with my regular action take a swing at the zombie in front of me for a nat 20.
All right.
So there's 14, then plus the hex damage. So 16 to hit. Or 16 not to hit, 16 damage. There we go.
That is actually enough to put him down, and since you did it with the crit again, that's twice that you've killed a zombie with the crit, which means he is dead. There's just pieces of flesh all around you.
Okay, and then I will take a step over and I will activate or try to find the button and activate it.
All right, so go ahead and roll me that d6. All right, so as you try to to push it in, you realize that some of the inner workings here are most likely damaged because as soon as you push it in, it badoing springs violently back out at you. Make me a dex save, please.
Yeah.
So you have to duck your head as this panel just like boom shoots right over you, and you tell that would have left you a black eye, but pushing it in still worked and everything. And as it does, the last one kind of slides in. You realize that you've completed this puzzle. It looks like you're surrounded, but you're able to descend down. And I guess just to move things along, everybody, let's just do a group. Unless y'all want to play it out, if you want. But we could just move along, I suppose, if everybody wants to roll me a dex save, and then if it's good enough, we'll just say y'all run in there with the opening. If not, we'll play it out, I guess. So far so good though.
Oh. As I trip on my own feet.
He's like, oh, wait up for me! And Tinsel too. Hey, wait up! Well, this is definitely a group check though, and I think 4 successes beats 2 fails, as you guys narrowly avoid some of these vines and flowers kind of grasping out towards you, and you retreat down into the dark depths. Wadumu comes out, and he's hot on your heels, and he seems pretty afraid. He's like, I knew these things were around here, but this is way out of control. And as you guys enter into this area, the stairs wind down about 20 feet into the darkness and open into a vast cavern, full 50 foot wide and twice again as long. There's a platform in the middle of the chamber with 4 tall pillars extending to a wide ceiling, and it looks like it's just covered, chiseled out, with masses of writhing snakes all over these pillars. Each one is carved in a way that it looks like the serpents are just coiling all around them. You can see how that at one point in time they were lacquered to have very vibrant shades of green, yellow, and orange and red that have now faded. On the far side of the chamber, you see a 20-foot wide curtain of water falling into the room from the curved maw of a stone serpent's head with 2 huge eyes that appear to be made of sparkling yellow stones. Do me a favor real quick so I can copy and paste a little easier. If y'all all move your token over here to my ping. And we'll abandon ship to another map. Got shadow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know that battle was pretty heavy, and I'm not gonna lie to you, there's another one coming up that could be even heavier. So that being said, would you guys like to take a short rest?
Absolutely.
110%.
Yeah.
So I'll admit I probably could have pulled a punch or two there, and I didn't. So you guys are definitely more than welcome to take a short rest in a space that you probably wouldn't really be able to, but it's all good.
It's probably not creepy and unlikely.
So feel free, and I guess as we're going to do that, we could take a bio break, as I've heard it called. If anybody needs to take a whiz or anything, I'm going to do that, and then we'll come back and you guys can investigate. All right, so make sure to roll up them hit dice and apply that. Of course, any potions, anything like that. Make sure to get all that on your token there as you guys come out. And whenever everybody's ready, go ahead and roll into the initiative, and we'll just use that in a few minutes.
Oh, another crit.
Nice. I think Steve goes first like every time.
I didn't want to use my crit. Roll 20, just rubbing it in. It's great.
Why?
The amount of times I crit on like all characters with initiative, it's silly.
All right. Good. You got an 11, so you're ready to go. I'll add you in. Gotcha. All right. We'll get that all sorted up in a minute when it matters. But you guys are pretty much free to investigate here in any way that you see fit. I mean, it's a pretty long stretch here. It's pretty dark, but there are torches kind of periodically around the area.
I'll cast light. I don't know what's got a stick save.
It looks like the sconces are pretty. Upon a quick glance, it looks like as for now they're out. So they're. It looks like some may be smoldering here and there in weird ways, but for the most part, it's pretty dark in here. Maybe a little dim. You put a light out to help your friends as you move forward. It kind of starts to reflect off the curtain of water on the eastern wall, and you really just kind of don't notice much off the bat except for that sound of the falling, rushing water and an old smell of rot and mildew. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
We on a different map, or is theater?
Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. I missed a step there.
Oh yeah, I was wondering. I thought we were theater minding it.
My bad. Hey, thank you.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, we need to reroll initiative here.
I can see it, but I realize now that y'all probably can't.
I mean, you can just add it for us.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm going to just put my number back in.
Is this water?
So it is water. Here, I jacked that order all up. Let's just my bad, y'all. If you want to roll in again now, and then we can switch up the initiatives back to what they originally were. And as we do that, you kind of step into the water there, and it's about ankle deep, and underneath is some pretty slightly slick, smooth stone, not too hard to navigate or anything. And there's a little bit of silt and sand here and there. As you can see, it's been carried in from the waterfall from somewhere up above.
Cool.
So Steve's got his on there. All right, everybody's initiative's good. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to make that confusing.
I think Git isn't on it.
Oh yeah, I had to add him. Oh, my fault. He had an 11, I believe. Okay, so yeah, you guys can proceed in at your own pace, of course. You see that kind of platform there in the middle with the pillars I described earlier, and off further back is that kind of strange cobra-shaped opening with the large eyes that seem to be made of sparkling stone.
So just like running water, or is there any sounds or?
That's it. Yeah.
Just
for now,
moving.
you just kind of hear the nature around you rather than.
What are these things? Pillars?
Those are the pillars. Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check since you asked. Just off a glance.
Plus 0, that's expected.
So it almost seems to be some kind of strange symbol engraved into the stone here, but you're not quite sure what that might be. Your grung guide is with you, Wadumu.
Who else came?
About the symbol?
Yeah, and the pillars and everything.
Sure, so he says, I hate it here. These snake people, they've been taking advantage of us for too long, and the energy, it seems to be coming from here. I'll admit, I need some help clearing the place out down here, and that's why I've led you here to begin with. I kind of have an idea of what might be going on, but I'm not sure. And then he kind of glances around at all these snake heads and things, and he just like shivers. He's like, "Oh, there's no way we're alone." And as you guys get a little closer to the pillar, the darkness around you is shattered as a number of torches set throughout the room burst into yellow and blue flames. The light reflects brightly off the mist of the waterfall and forms an image of a bright golden orb, the sun. The warmth is short-lived, however, as the reflected light shifts and changes in shape, resolving into a pair of yellow serpentine eyes that seem to peer directly into each of your souls. You hear a voice that seems to come from nowhere and everywhere all at once. A woman's voice, perhaps. "Yes," it whispers. It echoes throughout the room. "She tastes your fear, relishes upon it so sweet. Step closer, so that she may taste it better."
And some pizza if she's hungry.
I ain't afraid of shit.
So as you guys are kind of soaking that up, you see the light kind of reflecting off the waterfall and dancing, making shadows throughout the room. The snakes are all around you and are in front of you, and they seem to be writhing as if they're alive. As you start to feel a bit of a fear take hold, even from above you, a few stones start to fall and as they crash into the water around you, they suddenly transform into real little serpents that slither out in between your legs and towards the walls and things. A few of you are even captivated as you look into deep into the water and start to see your loved ones calling towards you. Or perhaps, in Steve's case, he sees a giant manta ray swimming towards him. It's getting closer and closer, and just as it seems to stab into your sternum, it disappears into nothing. Shadowhaven, you feel the all too familiar taste of poison in your mouth. You feel, that's so strange. And as quickly as it comes, it kind of goes, and you hear a cackling. "Ha ha ha ha! I have resided here for over 100 years. Dindar will come back and bring true glory to Faerun." And again, it's kind of hard to discern where this is coming from, but you don't feel an attacking presence immediately. You could certainly say anything to her that you might want.
Do you have any treasure?
Treasure? I've been locked away with the things in here for far too long. What may be treasure to you, to me, now is a curse.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you have a lozenge?
It's awfully dry down here.
I might have one.
I've been
I'll give you
waiting
one.
for Cresboon, the powerful anathema, to come down from the Temple of Dindar and save me, but he still must have further plans. Oh, I've waited for so long. Seems he...
That's true.
Lozenge?
Go ahead.
So what can you... Like, who are you? What are you doing here? What curse are you talking about?
I am the great Queen Shaskatar. We work with a faraway lich, probably servant to some other powerful being. I'm waiting for them to free me, but it looks as if you may have done some of the work for them. And with that, she... Let me just double check on how she reveals herself. Okay, so I will do some revealing, of course. Yeah. As some of the snakes that were coiled up on these pillars start to become all too real, and they slither down. Let me pull up one thing real quick for this lady.
Yes.
Okay, so she pops up and she slithers forward and she looks directly at, of course, the first person there. Kind of comes off the pillar a little bit, locks eyes with Leo, and instantly you feel your vision go dark as you're sucked into a nightmare of sorts where you're being teased and chased and bitten by snakes. You seem to be laying in a bed of them, and all they do is just continue to writhe and bite upon you, and every inch you get closer to death, you almost beg for it, but it doesn't seem to come. Go ahead and give me an intelligence save.
This will out and well.
Oh! So despite these horrific visions, you're able to kind of force your lids up and your eyes back out of your skull, the turtle shell of your head, as you like to call it, and you're able to resist this illusion that she tried to implant into your mind. So good for you on that. And with that, we'll kick off some combat. So let me roll out their initiative. You already know what's coming, Mr. Steve Irwin. You're kind of hiding off against the wall there, a little bit. I would say this is probably like a hard barrier right here. So if you'd be still in the, slightly in the water, but you're no danger there. And what would you like to do?
Yeah. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at that one, the one that to try to do something to Leo. 22.
Nice.
And I will mark Marker is my favorite foe as well. So adding Radiant to the 20.
Okay. Very good.
And I will back away slowly with my longbow. That's it.
All right, just double checking. Very good attack, man. Didn't see that one coming, Steve.
Oh, and I guess what? Minus 1d4 on the... No, that's a different one that I'm thinking of.
It's advantage, so next hit on her.
That's it.
Okay,
Next
so
this finish. Cool.
let me check real quick. Some distance. Where's my tool hiding? It's like my roller tool disappeared for some reason. What the heck? I was wanting to come for Steve. Ah, man, I wanted Steve bad. Alrighty, so we'll have to follow up with what makes sense. So she'll use a legendary action to move her distance up to Leo. So that's not her. Now it's her turn, proper, and she raises up a scimitar and tries to strike down at you. Looks like first she'll try to hit you with a scimitar. It looks like, oh my god, dude, no way is that the way I'm about to start this with the crit. Oh my god, dude, this is about to be gnarly, honestly, because I know, holy crap, because I don't know if this will apply to everything, honestly, but I think it does. Because if I can, maybe we could talk through this as a group, but she hits the crit with the scimitar, so that'll be just 13 slashing just from that. But then she has the Death Fangs ability that the first time she hits with the melee attack, she deals an extra necrotic damage. So would that be doubled as well? What do y'all think?
It should be.
Oh goodness. Sorry, Leo. I pushed these visions into your mind and then made them all too real. As my bad. Oh, I did too much. So that'd be 18 necrotic to you.
Ouch.
Okay. So you are down as she do that. And then she will slither on. I guess she'll hit there and then we'll make a decision. Looks like she'll go over here towards Tinsel. The dice always do that. And she will try to kind of wrap her snake lower body around you. And of course I gotta roll to hit. Looks like a 12. No, it's more than that. But a 14 is not gonna do it to Tinsel. But you're staring in the eyes of this ancient Venom queen. She will end her turn, and it is now your turn, Tinsel.
Well, okay. I'll try this, I guess. May not work out like I wanted it to, but I got an ability I want to use. It doesn't say anything about conscious, unconscious, just creatures that I can see. So I'm going to use my channel divinity of Watcher's Will. And I'll give Leo, Shadow, and Avi, and myself these benefits with the advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Okay, so it'll be on yourself and who else?
I'll put it in chat. Leo, Shadow, and then Avi.
All right. I'll give him a little marker just so we know. And is that just lasts for a while? For 1 minute. Gotcha. Perfect. Okay. Man, you're the best at keeping your team alive.
Right.
Anything else?
No, that's all I can do. That's my action.
Okay, very good. Very good use of it.
Well, I guess I could do that. I guess bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Okay. Nice. All right, and then we'll go to Gid after that.
Okay, I am going to cast Hex on this one, and let's see, and just start shooting with Eldritch Blast. 11. Probably not. And then that will be my turn there.
Okay, let's see. I will do one forward. Let's see. So which one is the big evil one? This one or that one? Oh, that does, sorry.
Forget about it.
I will transform into. Actually, with me being back here, I will transform into a dire knight. What's the word? Sorry. Dionysus. Yeah, thank you, Dionysus.
Okay, I have a token for you on that one.
Of the beyond listing, sorry.
Are you medium or large?
Medium for this one.
Alrighty, so there you are, and let me give you control.
Yeah, sorry.
No, not at all, man. Gotta expect it with these druids.
It's just trying to pull up and it's not being cooperating. Yeah, come on.
I'm like these dang druids, tree hugging hippies.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna have to manually search it. It doesn't want to come up. It's just a Google search. Monsters.
It's okay. I'll decide what I'm about to do while you're doing that, so no worries.
That works. There we go. Okay. I will do a run of. I'm at least 20. Actually, I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna run up. So it'll be at least. I was at least 20 feet away. So I had to do a pounce. With my claw attack. Then does never mind, that's a no.
Ooh.
I then can also have a multi-attack. So I can then do one bite.
That one will hit.
And then one more claw. Then I'm done. I assume that 12 misses as well.
That one will miss.
Okay, then I am done.
Okay, I got what I'm gonna do. One second, I'm gonna check. Yep. All right. Okay. So she will use one of her legendary actions there to slither away again. It makes it where she does not take any opportunity attacks either. She'll kind of come back here onto the pillar there, and then it will go to be. Roll 20 is kind of lagging out on me all of a sudden, but I might be able to just push through. This guy slithers. And okay, so this yuan-ti slithers up, and you can see he's gone deep into this transformation, even to the point where his arms are writhing snakes with heads and fangs at the end of them and everything. And he kind of bows up there in front of Leo's kind of heaving body, and with the great performance of it, casts his arms up and makes them weave around, and he even kind of like tries to get your attention, like, come on guys, pay attention to this, it's very cool. And it looks like each and every one of you are going to need to make me a constitution save, except for Leo, of course. So con save from all except for Leo.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's everybody. So it looks like, unfortunately, only Gid saves, and everybody else falls into a magical slumber if they are able to, of course.
Oh, I can't be put to sleep.
Yeah, if you're a half elf or whatever, of course, it doesn't apply to you necessarily.
It would have been safe if I failed.
Right. Probably should have led with this, but hey, you still want to roll. I mean, you still want to roll just to see. But anyways, it looks like the rest of you. So who would it be then? So Shadowhaven, Tinsel, and Steve are all asleep now?
Yep. And I.
I is half elf. Can't be put to sleep.
Oh, right, yeah, good. Nice.
So if you could put the little sleeping on your token for me,
Yep.
that would be great.
Okay.
If not, I'll do it in a second. But I'm going to close browser and come back up because I'm chugging. I don't know what's up with that all of a sudden. But usually seems to help when I exit out and come back in. And that will be it for his turn, of course. Not sure who's next on the board now, but I'm coming in. Okay, so Leo, if you want to give us that death save. All right, so we got one fail for Leo on that. And now it is up to I.
Oh, this is gonna be a bit tough. Can I shake them awake?
Let me double check, but I think it has to be uses an action to do so. Yes.
Okay. I will use my action to wake Steve up.
He wakes up. Not the sternum. Get this,
Look! Get me, guys! I'm sleeping on the job!
That's freaking messed up, dude. Oh, hey, I forgot to mention, we'll get into this more later, of course. Wait. Did you passed that intelligence save earlier, right, Leo? Yeah, you did. So never mind. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind. All right, cool. So you use your action to smack him awake a little, kindly, of course, and then anything else before we move on to the other guy?
No, I'm just moving a little further away. That's it.
Alrighty. So he will come around here to the dino, and he will try to constrict you. Does a 17 hit the dino? Oops, and then that will be 8 bludgeoning to you, and you are grappled and restrained. Okay, so make sure to take that 8, and then you're grappled and restrained. And Steve, you're up and you're awake.
Alright, I'll stand up. Move up a bit. And take a shot at the one at the back. With my longbow. 22.
Oh, that does hit. And my bad, I
Right.
forgot. I'll use that one last legendary action just to creep back up over here. So, but you'd still be able to hit it and everything. It's fine.
Okay. Well, yeah, 9 damage, and then I'll spend my last 10 feet. Go back here.
I think you still had advantage on hitting her, by the way. Because of your guiding bolt. No one really took a shot at her.
Oh, has no one hit it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go fishing. No.
Oh.
So
That is
it was
all.
5 total then.
9, because she's still favorite foe.
Gotcha.
Oh, but wait, I fell asleep because the concentration would have dropped. Okay, yeah, 5.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Let me see real quick. My bad, I gotta check the distance on something right quick. Ah, shoot. Okay. she will close in over here towards this sleeping dude, so she'll get advantage, of course. And she tries to come at you with a scimitar. Looks like with the advantage, that's going to make it a 24 to hit. And then so to Tinsel, we'll have 8 slashing, and then she uses her last ability of the Death Fangs, so you'll take some necrotic as well on top of that. Dang, holy crap! Well, 2 9s and a 10 on that one, so that's 28 more. Shoot. Yeah, so it's 28 from necrotic, and then 8 from the slashing, so 36 total, which I believe puts you down. Okay, and let's see, I went... she'll go around the pillar right there, providing some small cover depending on your angle, and that'll be it for her turn. Tinsel, do you want to give us a death save? He's like, no. Ooh, okay, we got one fail there. All right, good.
Well, if that's I'm a halfling, so I got lucky, so I can reroll
Oh,
that.
yeah,
right?
yeah, you're very correct.
Hey. Halfling.
Nice, makes up for it. And then, okay, so with that, she's actually going to use her first legendary action for this round to close the distance to Gid. So she's right in your face now, and it's your turn, Gid.
Okay. Let's see. I will cast Booming Blade and then just take a swing.
And
12.
so her curved blade of the scimitar clangs against yours as she parries the blow.
Okay, and that will be it.
So as you end your turn, she'll use her last legendary actions for this round, as you hear almost in your mind more than coming from her mouth in front of you, but she's, I'll show you how it's done, and throws a couple scimitar slashes your way. Looks like one of them misses incredibly badly, but the other one is a dirty 20 on that to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
She can't death fangs you, unfortunately for her, but that will be 5 slashing to you.
Okay.
And now we're on Shadow, the dino. You are restrained and grappled.
I just sleep.
And asleep.
So since I'm still asleep, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
you would be still asleep.
there's no save. Do we wake up from that? I'm just stuck to sleep. Someone wakes me up.
That does appear to be the case. Let me double check.
Okay, and then I'm done.
He's like, damn it. So, yep, that is it. You were freaking all tied up, buddy. All right, so now to this dude over here who came out and did the wavy arm dance. This time he will not do that. And maybe he'll try to get a little bit of use from his handiwork. Kind of comes onto the other side to join his master. How about right next to her, in fact, to truly be by her side. And he will try to hit you. Looks like he has snake arms, and they lash towards your unmoving body. And each one of them, of course. Wow, so, man, I mean, I'm like one up and one down. So oh wait, no, I get him with advantage too, of course. So the first one is going to hit with a 22 with advantage. It would have missed otherwise. The second one, ooh, actually, what's your AC? Is that creature? He will wake up from damage. That's true. What's your AC? Does a 15 hit you? I don't think I have it pulled.
Shadow.
Okay, so it does hit him. I'm not sure if he's there quite yet, but he looks like he'll get hit by both of them. I think this will probably be enough to put him down too. But of course, he'll take some extra damage before, or as he changes back to his normal self. But to roll it out, let's see. He's gonna take. So 11 piercing. I think he had 12. Oh no, so he's got more than that. So still alive from just that, and then some poison damage seeps in as well. Okay, you're up there. 9 poison damage as the fangs leak that into you, and so now you're going to turn back to your normal self and take 2 more damage on top of that of poison. I don't know if lizard folk are resistant or anything. Alright, if you want to put your HP on the token, that would probably help both of us, just to monitor that going forward. But you'll take 2, from that. And then the downside is he has a similar ability to the other one, where the first time, you can only do it a couple times a day, just being honest. But it looks like he's going to do some extra poison damage to you, as he just... The snake arms throb and pulse, and you feel the venom just being injected into your body. Looks like... I'm getting lost in the sauce. My bad. Only 10 poison damage to you there. And that'll be it for him. Leo, you're up if you can make that death save.
Oh.
It was 11 more for Shadowhaven. And then, is that your second save?
That's my
Leo?
second. That's my second fail.
Okay. All right, and now we're on to I. Yep.
2 hit points. I guess 1 hit point to Leo.
Okay. Laying on hands, using your action, you bring him up. And any more
That's
movement?
my turn.
Okay.
No, that was my full movement.
Okay. Just enough. All right, let's go to this. All right. So, shoot, might as well just keep it rolling. I guess he'll try to constrict Shadowhaven again as you kind of transform in his arms back to a different form. He just kind of bares his fangs and tries to do it again. Let's see. Oh my gosh, a 24. So it looks like you will be constricted. You'll take a little bit of bludgeoning damage and you'll be grappled and restrained. Looks like 10 bludgeoning to you there, Shadow. And then we're back at the top of the round with Steve. You got some bloody friends up in the front.
I get around. Oh, but I can't go to here, can I? Like, I can only I'd have to go past her. So, but actually, yeah, I'll take. Is it difficult terrain through the water?
No.
Okay. I might go to there and take another shot at her.
All right.
With my bow. Right.
Oh,
there it
yeah.
is. Wish I had favorite food, but I'm out. 11.
You can recast it every time.
You only get 2 per
okay.
long rest. Yeah.
Okay. Good shot. Arrow arcs above. You can tell these attacks are whittling her down. She's actually almost bloodied. Only from 2 or 3 attacks, so it's just getting there.
Nice.
Anything else from Steve? All right, so it'll go to her. she will. Okay, I'm gonna go all in on this. She really trying to get some of this done. Okay, so she will. This time she's gonna try to constrict first, where earlier she was scimitariing first for good reasons, but she will try to constrict you there. Good. I don't think a 15 will do it though, will it?
No.
And then so she just tries to follow that up with a scimitar attack to you, and even lower on that roll, so that will be a miss. And that'll be it for her, actually. So Tinsel, you want to give us a save?
Sure.
All right, so got a success. Very good. And now, before you go get, I'm going to use a legendary action, of course. I'm casting Poison Spray upon you. This one is, I don't think the original Poison Spray will do it, but it has an additional effect as well, where you'll be blinded if it hits. So go ahead and give me a con save from Gid. So she kind of just bares her mouth to you. It opens wider than you thought a humanoid mouth could, and gushes out this venom towards you. It coats you all over, especially blinding and stinging your eyes, as you will take some damage. Looks like 5.
Okay.
Just hold on 1 second, honestly. 1 second, I'm sorry. So it will actually do more damage. Just I had to check her level of spellcasting. So it'll be 13 poison damage to you, and of course you'll be blind there. I'll just throw that on you. And then now it's actually your turn.
Okay. Let me see.
When your turn is over, the blinded goes away.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I have a disadvantage on attacks, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So, let's see. Just take a swing at her. Who knows? Oh.
Oh, that sucks. Could have been great. Yeah, you this gunk, it stings. One of your hands even kind of reactively wants to go up and wipe it away, and as you slash out, it just hits nothing. That gonna be it for you?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Shadowhaven, you're up.
Okay, so I'm awake, but I'm restrained and I'm grappled.
That is correct.
Okay, geez.
Just buckets of fun we're having down here, huh?
Yeah, so can I make a strength trying to wake the grapple, or?
Yeah, you could try to break free, or you could do the attack. Kind of same with the plants from earlier.
Okay, sorry. I will see what options I have. If I transform into a different sized creature, do they lose their grip on me?
I would say yes. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I will transform bonus action into a dire wolf as my second wild shape.
Okay.
Short rest. So then it'd be a dire wolf, and then I will I guess technically exist in his space for a minute.
You can kind of shift yourself back in a way that.
Yeah, move over here, yeah. Put my, okay. Over here. Then I will break free and I will attack. Who looks worse, him or him?
I don't think either one has been touched
Oof.
at all.
But she's almost bloodied.
Looking that way.
I will. I can see if I. He's still. Let's see. He is. I'm trying to think what's the wording of it. He is asleep. Or that means he's unconscious, or sorry.
He's at 1 hit point.
Okay, so he's not asleep. Okay, sorry. Then I will attack him with advantage. Then sorry. Trying to make
All
sure
good, all
if
good.
I got the bad tactics or not. Okay, so he's not intact. Okay, that works.
All right. Giving you that
But
advantage.
23
That is
again.
definitely a hit for 10 piercing. Scales
And,
crunching. And then I'll have to do that strength save. Let's see. Oh, he fails it.
That's when I'm done.
Oh, he does. Nope, that's for magic. Nope. Okay, yeah, he fails it. Good job. So the snake dude slithers down onto the ground, all totally prone. How embarrassing. Let's give him that. All right, cool. So now we have this guy here. So he has a dire wolf appearing behind his back. He has this guy that his master is attacking. I think, did you need to mark off that HP from earlier on your token, Gid?
Yes, thank you.
No problem at all. But he'll just try to help his master. That seems like the smarter thing to do there. So he will come up to you and try to hit you with... Wait. Okay, make it try to confuse my snakes. But yeah, this is the one that has, despite him holding a sword there, he's the one that has the wave his snake arms. So he will... Okay, I had to double check. But yeah, he's going to try to get you with those. So a critical fail, and then... Does a 17 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay, so he'll miss. And that'll be that. All right, Leo, you're up. You are now... you're prone. That's about it.
Nothing personal, kid. That's me trying to click it. There we go.
At advantage, he's prone.
Oh. What? This guy is pro?
Yeah.
Take the 9. And let's use some key. And hit him twice with 14.
That will hit him.
So take the bludgeoning 4. And another one.
That'll hit.
Another 5.
That
So
advantage is helping you.
18 total.
Okay. Yeah, I love the monks, the way they can really just chip it all in. You go from, 5, 6 to 18, 20, it's like, it's a good grand total. All right, so yeah, you are definitely cracking down on that guy now, which is probably smart. You're going to hold your position. Okay, we'll go to I.
Yeah.
To 1 hit point to Tinsel.
All right, saving the day. You got to save the savior so he can save you.
Next.
And then I'll move back.
All right, awesome. I love that. You guys got a very well-rounded team for some very, very tough adversaries. All right, so this dude comes up. He'll pick himself up off the ground, feeling like a real foo. Shoot, it's... let's see. Yeah, I guess he'll go for Leo since you're the one that just hit him. I mean, these guys aren't idiots in the end. He can see how hurt you are and stuff. So he will... He's going to try to hit you with his scimitar. The first one misses terribly, and the second one looks like it will hit with a 24. Yep.
And
then,
I'm back down.
Of course, it doesn't matter really how much damage that's going to do. All right, so that would be his move. He's still got this. Yeah, he's kind of surrounded, although one dude's prone, but still, he'll hold his ground. Steve, you're up. Oh, actually, right before I end, I'll cast Poison Spray one more time on, this time on the dire wolf. So go ahead and make me a Constitution save for the dire wolf. All right, so you kind of feel the poisons, kind of like at the tips of your fur, but it's so thick it doesn't get anywhere near to actually hurting you in any way. So you're good. And now, Steve, please go ahead.
All right, I'll give a shot at the same one. Wait for longbow. Oh, again! Nice. I wish this was my favorite for horrible crit damage, but 12.
Okay. Hey, that
And then
definitely adds up. She's bloodied now for sure.
Min-max damage.
The and bonus action cast Shalala, whatever it's called, unarm my quarterstaff again
Okay.
and drop my longbow.
Top of the morning. Time to cast the shillelagh. Yeah. It's just such a weird out of place spell as far as the title, and then everything else is fine, but yeah, it's like shillelagh.
Yep.
What the hell?
It's like, this is the weirdest.
You're taking some direct inspiration on that one. All right, so at the end of your turn, I'm thinking this is going kind of well for me. So will poison spray Gid, if you'll give me a con. Oh wait, no, I can't do it on consecutive turns, right? So.
Oh darn!
Yeah, no, you're right. I'll have to save. Hey, I gotta catch myself sometimes. All right.
Oh no!
All right. So instead, she will just try to pound you with some scimitar attacks.
Okay.
Looks like they are both going. 17 misses, right? Or that hits?
Correct.
Okay.
17 misses.
All right. So yep, she misses. Now it's actually her turn. She will probably gonna change it up a little bit here, and this time. All right, that seems like something she would do. One second, let me pull up the specifics. Luckily, I got my compendium here, no matter what. All right, so I guess I gotta ask you first. What's your worst fear, there, Gid?
Worst fear. Probably being, well, in the case, being broke again.
You know, and I might even just... Hold on. I may change this up slightly. You might actually get spared.
Uh-oh.
So it actually would be bigger than this. Anyways, it would be twice the size of this. But just for reference, it looks like if I do this, I could catch 3 people. So that's what she'll do. I think even if it was bigger, don't think I'd hit eye or anything. So no worries there. But all right. So anyways, I'm sorry, Gid, for I made you express your worst fear for nothing. That's you could take a DM inspiration for that one. Thank you, anyways. But for the other 3 on the other side, looks like for Steve, Tinsel, and the dire wolf, you could tell us what it is if you want, or else I'd probably phrase it as just a crap load of snakes, because that seems to be her thing. But your worst fear appears as a phantasmal image. It starts to damage you. I'll need a wisdom save from
Saves.
from all 3 of you.
Wisdom. Oh, another crit. Go, it's raining crits.
Damn. I know, yeah, you're trending crits.
What do you mean there's no second breakfast?
Hashtag never enough crits.
So I think. All right, so it looks like a 14 actually will save. Can we get a wisdom save from the dire wolf?
Got advantage from earlier.
So does it matter if they get incapacitated for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a divinity thing. So he'll actually be using his wisdom as a character in wild shape. Advantage.
Okay. All right. So wisdom save from Shadowhaven with advantage. Okay, that actually puts you from a fail to a save. So, despite being tormented slightly by these horrific visions, each one of you is able to hold your ground firmly and your weapons, which is pretty important for some of you. And with that, we'll go to Tinsel.
All right. Looks like I'm up at the moment. I knew there was gonna be a second breakfast. There was no such thing. I'll go ahead and put a lay on hand points on Leo. Get him back up. That's all I'll do.
Lots of
I'm back.
touching on each other. All right, cool. Any movement? You are within range.
Yeah, and I'll just have to stay there and suck it up.
All right, and before you go ahead and give me that con save. She'll finally get to use one for this round on you.
Okay.
All right, no worries. So you feel like you've tasted it and not hurting you as much. What would you like to do?
I will just take a swing. Okay, does 19 hit?
Oh yeah, it does.
Okay, so let's see, 9, then plus and plus hex. So 10 points of damage.
Okay, very good. Shouldn't have turned her back to you. She realizes. Anything else you got there?
Let's see. No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, so after yours, she's going to use the second legendary action to slither up here to the top of I, and now it'll be Shadowhaven's turn.
Okay. I am not currently restrained or grappled, correct?
You are not. You're free to do whatever you want for the most part.
Okay. I will attack him. With a bite. 18 to hit for 9 damage.
All right.
And I will see what bonus actions I have quick. I will do 100 jaws. Now, since I'm in wolf form, I would roll and then add my strength modifier as a wolf, correct?
Yeah, so you'd be doing the attack as the wolf. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll roll a d20 that have 3.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Shit, son.
Nice.
That's a good bite. So what is that? 2d6 plus 3?
Okay. Then it's 1d6 plus 3 as a wolf.
And then you crit, too, so you got to roll that twice. That
Yeah,
d6.
so... Okay, so that's 9 plus 6 is 15.
Yep. Oh, wait, 9 plus 6
And
is
I
15.
heal.
So I don't know if
And
you
then-
roll. It would be 9 plus 3, right? For your mods, just so.
Oh, so yeah, sorry, so 12.
Okay, and then anything else? That was good. I gotta roll the.
Nope,
save.
I am done. I am at full health threat, so I would not heal
Damn.
anything. I'm done.
Okay, it fails. It fails the save as well. So you just maul this thing over, just smashing it all up, biting all over it. Very good, dude. Incredibly good. All right. Got to clap back now, baby. All right, so let's see what this dude can do. He's got a kind of weakened foe in front of him.
Do it. You won't.
Let's see.
If you get all of them, the bonus buckets, they all become 100.
double checking. Okay, he's just gonna keep it simple for now and try to bite you with his snake arms. Looks like a... Oh, I think he finally hit. That's a long time. 23 for the first one, and big miss on the second one. So at least one lands. You feel the fangs sink in, of course, injecting you with some poison along the way. The fangs do 7 piercing, and the poison ends up being 7 as well. So it's 14 to you total, which looks like might put you down there. Yeah, you got a friend suggesting a shield if you can, but if not, either way, just let me know, and then if not, you will go down.
Who's that on?
That was on you.
Oh, sorry. How much damage was it?
Just enough to take you down, 14.
I'm on... What, Steve?
No, on Gid.
Oh.
This is on Gid, I'm sorry.
Okay, I was sorry. It's like, wait a minute. Okay, so what was the roll again?
So to hit, it was like if you shield, you can avoid the damage, but it's it's up to you.
I'll go ahead and use a shield.
Okay, and so how many more of those are you rocking now after?
That would be the last shield I can rock for right now.
Okay, hey, wisely used. And of course, you had a friend shouting that out to you too. And he will just circle over. Well, with that? Nah. Okay, he'll just circle around. All right. Go ahead and give me a con save before you go. All right, looks like you will take the brunt of this poison spray. It's going to be 8 poison damage to you, and you are now blinded. And then it is also your turn, of course.
Have I been knocked out again?
No, this is to I.
Sorry, what was the damage?
So the damage was 8.
Okay.
It's my turn. I was being skipped.
Did you get skipped?
Yeah.
Oh,
Leo
shoot.
got skipped.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Okay, go ahead and go now before I goes. But you still would have taken that. So you're blinded now as well. Sorry, dude. I must have clicked the button.
Okay, then. I will only use my... He's not prone, is he?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm using my claws this time, so take the slashing. And again, 10 total. And I'm gonna keep my sword to the side in a defensive position, which will increase my armor class.
Okay, got it.
And that's my turn.
Okay, yeah, you definitely whittled away some damage there to this foe. Looks like maybe even just a good old whop from somebody could take him out. But for now, it's his... Oh, no, I'm about to skip I. Go I. I'm sorry. My bad.
I run that way, disengaging and shouting, "Stop chasing me, lady!"
You like accidentally run into the pole for a second, and then you're, oh crap, you gotta orientate yourself as you're like totally blinded, and then you turn around and run off. You're, ah! Okay, so you're no longer blinded as with your turn being over, and then now we'll go to this dude over here, who of course will pick himself up, take a look around, try to keep some people down probably. Yeah, he'll just kind of like see the weakened foes that just keep repeatedly get back up, and know that if they have any chance of winning this fight at all, they gotta keep the people down. So he has 2 attacks. First one will throw towards the turtle. Looks like it will be a miss. So just the second one towards Leo as well is a miss. So he misses with both of his attacks with that. Sucks to suck, I guess. With that, we'll go to Steve.
Move there. Pull out my core stuff. that's all glowing in that and stuff. And take a swing. Hopefully, I don't hit. Well, 2 crits was enough, I suppose. Does 12 hit? I don't think it does.
For this snake man, it actually does.
Oh, really?
It actually
Wow.
does. Yep.
Take those 7 bludgeoning.
All right, he sure does, and very close to death. Single digits now.
That's my turn. I might move over a little bit more. Stay there.
Okay, she is going to, at the end of your turn, she will use that first. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it kind of just makes the most sense, honestly, to try to stay ahead in the battlefield. So she'll use her legendary action to just move forward at the end of your turn. Now it's her turn, where she will try to get some hits in and stay ahead. Looks like she will first throw the scimitar towards the turtle. He's probably getting a little sick of that, but he dodges it, or his shell holds up the duration. And then I guess she'll try to go towards Tinsel with the constriction and totally misses. My dice are cold now. So that'll be it for her turn. Tinsel, what you got?
I'll try to hit this guy. We need to get some of these guys out of here. Get lucky with the dice for too long. Oops. Miss. It would have been a 7, so ain't nothing I can do.
Okay. Holding your position, we'll go to Gid. I guess before you go, she will burn off her last couple actions to try to slice and dice. I'm going to throw one at each of you. One towards Leo, one towards Tinsel. Leo, I know you got a bonus now. It's 17 hit you?
Oh.
And then does an 18 hit Tinsel? Nope, yeah, AC 19. So I narrowly avoided death again. Good job, guys. Oops, sorry, I skipped you, but it's your turn, Gid.
Okay, no worries. I forgot last turn, whenever she moved with legendary action, does Booming Blade, does legendary action countermand that? The Booming Blade effect?
It says doesn't provoke op attacks, but I think it would still be, yeah. So she would take some damage from that, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll that. That's true.
Okay. So it'd just be 4.
Okay, cool. Good reminder there. At this point, 4 does a lot. What you
Yeah,
got?
I completely forgot. Then I was about ready to cast Booming on him. I was like, wait, I cast it last turn on her.
Yeah, I remember you casting that for sure. So good call. Yep. All right. So casting
Okay.
it again.
Yep, Booming right on top of the one in front of me, and then roll for it. Okay, and then 22 probably hits.
Yes, it does.
Okay, and then for 10.
All right. So this is actually the first time he's being hit, and as you do, he gets a little mad about that, and in the form of green flames, he's going to try to hellish rebuke.
Ooh, fun.
So just double checking my specifics here. Doesn't. Oh no. Okay, that's why. Okay, there it is. Sorry, it's like you got to know the specifics of the spellcaster level and stuff. So you'll have a dex save if you want to go ahead and do that. And looks like it will be a fail. So
Yeah.
you'll take the full damage, and it looks like at this level it's going to be. Holy crap! Not gonna be too great.
Oh no.
There's so many dice. I'm just gonna Looks like 37 fire, as you did take the full brunt of it. And it was a hellish rebuke indeed. So it looks like that it won't be an insta kill for you, thankfully, but that will put you down. So that will end your turn.
That put me to 0.
Yeah. So we were back to Shadowhaven. What you got?
Okay,
Huge blast of
I
green
will-
flame just erupted
This
behind
one's
you.
at death's door.
Yes, sir.
I will then just do a quick bite, hopefully murder him. Pat it, so I do the advantage. 23 for 9 damage.
Go ahead and give us a quick description of that murder.
I'll just chomp his head off.
Off it goes.
And let's see, do there any bonus or check? I am not damaged, so I am fine. I will pass.
Okay, very good. You got the first kill of these yuan-ti. Get another one, you'll catch up with good from earlier. Speaking of yuan-ti, the dude who just hellishly rebuked will not attack a downed foe, because what threat is he now? But he will attack a not downed foe. Let's see. So he actually is going to stand guard over his fall, his trophy kill there as he's looking at it. And instead, he's going to try to Eldritch Blast. Looks like he should be able to throw 2 of them. I'm going to double check at the level he's at. I don't want to mess that up. Yeah, so he'll be able to throw 2. So I'm just throwing 1 at each of the guys that are pretty low. So oh my gosh, these 1s though. So a 1 without modifier towards for Leo. So you're gonna avoid that one. However, it looks like we may have a unfortunate with the 21 towards Tinsel, and I could roll it out, but I don't think it really matters at this point. You'll just be back down, and that'll be his turn. Guess he'll stand there to be a little bit more in front of his body. Leo himself, you managed to avoid quite a few blows. You're standing. What would you like to do?
Oh man. How is she looking?
Standing creepily right behind you. I would say she's at about a quarter of her original health.
Well, let's bring it down to 0, hopefully. 11, I think, misses.
She slithers right out of the way.
Okay, so flurry of blows.
All right.
22.
Beautiful hit.
Make it a bludgeoning.
Okay.
And another one.
That'll hit as
Number
well.
5.
9 total. Very good. So very close now. Anything else for Leo?
Unfortunately. Well, don't know if it will matter.
Okay. And what you got?
Well, I've been running around with 2 of my swords. Might as well use it. As I slash it twice.
All right. Closing in for the kill. You know when to evade and when to strike. Kind of like a snake
8
yourself.
into hit.
Beautiful hit. Not looking good for her.
5 bonus action offhand attack.
Looking a little bit better for her, but let's see how this one goes. Oh, that's gonna be it. No. Oh, she's still up. Damn. Very close.
Shit. Always.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, so we'll go to Steve. I think you know what to do.
Yeah. Hopefully I hit, so. Nope.
Sorry, old
what?
baby's climbing on the table. A 10 will miss.
Yeah.
All right.
That is all.
Okay, so I guess with the end of that, she will use her scimitar strikes. So she's going to throw 1 at Leo. I don't think a 16 will hit you this time.
No.
But she'll try again, and will a dirty 20 do the trick?
Yes.
Okay, so no, it's like 1d6 plus whatever, but that'll be enough that you're down. Now it's her turn. She's got a couple foes here. Oh, she cannot take a hit though. Oh, what to do? Pressure's on now, y'all. I think I might have some. 1 second. I'm sure that's awfully comforting to hear. Oh, sweet titties. So this may end up being a little bit cruel, but hey, she's about to get killed, so she's gonna go ballistic. She casts Arms of Hadar, and that will be everyone within 10 feet of her. So that's everybody, even the ones.
What damage is that?
Even the ones that are downed. It looks like each creature is gonna have to make a strength saving throw.
I mean, I'm dead.
So it would. Let me check. So you, unfortunately for this one, you automatically fail. So you'll take the hit, which will count as a death fail, and for you and for Tinsel, y'all both have one fail now for your death saves. Looks like I fails the strength save. Shadow Haven, you are going to succeed it. So you guys, you can't take any reactions until your next turn, and then looks like Shadow Haven, you'll only take half damage. Same for you, Steve. You'll only take half damage. So let's roll that damage up. Hey, I did actually totally botch something earlier, so oh well, no, you. 1 second. This may make a difference for one of you. I'm sorry. I upcast it a little high earlier with that Hellish Rebuke, so let me. It might not matter. Yeah, it didn't matter. It didn't matter anyways, honestly, this time. So I detracted it. So sorry about that. My bad.
No worries.
But as far as this time, I'll do it right. So I won't overload the damage on accident. So that'll be. Let me. All right. So much more simple to roll. So it'll be 12 for I and 6 for the other two. As she just batters everyone as she can. This is their last ditch effort to not die, basically. All right. All you got to do is not roll a 1, Tinsel, and you'll probably be okay. No pressure, of course. All right, so you got 1 save, 1 fail for Tinsel. Let's. So. I guess just for like a random spitball, she'll use that last action, and I will try to do poison spray on Steve if you'll give me that con save. Alright, so it looks like you do actually fail that one. And so you're going to be blinded till the end of your next turn, and you're going to take 21 poison damage there from her. She's trying to clap back hard before she dies. Yep, and then now good. You are up. Just a death save from you now.
Okay. Not
nice.
20.
So that's it. That's an instant get up. Yeah. Good job.
I think you're just like unconscious when I'm dying or something, or is it on 1 hit?
So yeah, I think
point.
since it's a crit, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So 1 hit point.
So that would have been your turn still though, and then Shadow Haven. So you got to save the day.
Well, no, he makes the roll at the start of the turn, so he gets up and then he has his.
Bidley
Are you sure?
almost dead yet. Should we wait?
Yeah, I'm gonna double check real quick.
Okay.
This should be really quick. No, you're right. So he can go still. Sorry about that. Good. You are free to do whatever you want. Good call.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Yes,
Sweet.
sir. Yeah, good call there from I. He's on point. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll do Booming Blade, and then I'll take a swing at this. Now, am I flanking with the direwolf?
It
No.
won't. It doesn't matter in 5e.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, prefer.
Okay, so that will be a miss though.
Okay. And then that will be it for me.
All right, so we'll go.
To me.
Yes. Sorry, Shadow.
No worries. So this lady's almost dead, looks like.
Very much so.
Screw it. I will take the up attack, and I will run to her.
It looks like it'll miss.
Then I will just do a bite now with bad tactics.
Alrighty. Probably consider it a pounce too if you really wanted to.
Hits.
A 17 does hit, and that 6 will do her in if you want to give us any
Nice.
flavor on that.
I'll just start chowing down, and I'm done.
Nice, that's 2
Shake
for you.
her. Shake her.
All right. So we're a little over time. So at this point, I think it's only a matter of time, really. You want to? I mean, shoot. We'll play it out. We'll see what happens real quick. All right. So he was gonna turn around, try to hit with the one snake arm and misses. Tries to hit with another snake arm and let me double check the mod, but I think a 17 and that misses you, right, Gid?
Yes. Misses.
All right, so we'll move on to Leo. Let's see it. You just don't get a 1, Leo. All right, so your same boat as your friend there. 1 up, 1 down, and it is now going to be I.
1 hit point to Leo.
So Leo,
Wait. No. I will cure wounds on Tinsel.
there you go.
Nice.
All right, so you can roll that out, and he'll get back up, of course, just to keep it flowing. Steve, what
I'll
you
move
got?
to Leo.
Okay.
Oh, I've got disadvantage anyway, don't I? So it wouldn't matter.
Oh yeah, because
Being blind.
you won't be blinded anymore. But yeah, and so
Oh, okay.
yeah, no worries.
Well,
The blinded would be gone now, and you would have missed. All right.
Sure.
Anything else?
Okay. That's it.
All right, this guy's looking pretty lonely. Tinsel, you are looking much better than you were a second ago.
All right. I'll try to come down here and try to hit this guy.
Oh,
And then I'll smite.
nice. Ready to pop off. So you got 11 on the board already, plus you're going to smite him.
I had that under, I guess I don't. So that's 2d8, so. An additional 5.
So 16 total, very good. So he's just now starting to take his full hits. Sure, he'll be whittled down in no time. Anything else for you there?
Nope, that's it.
Gid, you've been at death's door and walked away. You can pick yourself up and do whatever you need to do.
Yep. I will take a swing at him. And for 15.
That actually will connect. So much better.
For 8.
Okay, slowly bringing him down. He's not gonna be able to withstand this onslaught, especially when the dire wolf gets involved. What you got, Shadow? That'd be you, Shadow Haven.
I think he had to go somewhere.
Okay, no worries. We'll come right back to him. So, looks like this guy's getting a little desperate, and oh no, he doesn't have any more 3rd level slots left. Wow, life sucks. All right, got one last thing I could maybe. Nope, can't do it. Okay, all right. Let's keep it simple. Who needs that magic anyways when you have snake arms? With that, he will. I mean, at this point, it really doesn't matter. But let's see. We'll just All right, so he will go for Steve on the first one. A 10 is gonna miss though. And how about doing some chance rolls? Keep getting a freaking 4.
I'm sorry, I thought we were wrapping up.
Steve on the second one. He misses again. Yeah, I guess we're getting some killing right here, but I know you're close. You're close to time there, and it is your turn. Yeah, if you wanna.
Sorry, I you say wrapping up. Okay, sorry.
Oh, no worries, no worries. That hits.
My apologies.
Your friends, they need you.
Sorry.
He does succeed the save. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I know. We this was a big one, but good job, y'all. All right, so he takes the 9. What else you got?
Whether he goes prone, I think that's about it.
Okay, and then so we'll go to I.
Almost. 1 hit point. My last lay on hands on
I'm so
to
sorry, Leo. I
Leo.
skipped you.
It's okay, Leo. Get up. Join
Okay.
the fight.
It's like, we need you. And then Steve.
5 more minutes, Mom.
Nice. Are we there yet?
Swing and miss again. That's all.
Okay. Steve. Oh, yeah, so you missed. My bad.
I missed.
Tinsel.
Well, take a swing, and then I'll smite again. 88.
All right.
So
Was that just one?
11. End of turn.
Was that
11.
only 1d8 that you rolled?
Oh, it should have been 2, yeah. Thanks, good catch.
No, no problem, no problem.
Yeah, so 11 and 5, 16 total.
17.
Yeah.
Or 17, I can't add.
No, dude, even better. All right, getting very close to wrapping it up. He's underbloodied now. How about you, Gid?
Taking a swing for a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, shiz.
So 10.
Okay, how do you want to describe his demise? We'll just he would still maybe have a little left, but I think that crit is worthy of a kill, if you ask me.
Well, with a little flourish, since he's been beating on me, off the arms and then off with the head.
All right, and so you guys finish off the yuan-ti. They cry out in anger and pain as their last breath leaves their body and their blood soaks into the stone floor, mixing with the water and silt. You hear almost in your mind as the Shaskatar was defeated a piercing cry of anger. And then, moments after the first one, or the last one falls, the ground shudders with the startling jolt, and cracks appear in the walls, and motes of dust fall from the ceiling as the quaking intensifies, and the waterfall pouring from the serpent's mouth suddenly slows to a trickle. There's no mistaking that this place is collapsing around you. It seems like it was tied to the life force of this Venom Queen who had been imprisoned here. And now that she's gone, so is the structure here. Motes of dust start falling from all around you, and huge chunks of stone crash to the ground. And with it, dozens upon dozens of the writhing, rotting bodies of the zombies from above pour into the chamber. Wadumu slowly appears and blinks the dust from his large black eyes. And in a single bound, he runs past you guys and leaps into the mouth of the stone-carved serpent above. "This is where our paths part, tall ones," the Grung says as a cruel grin plays over his face. "Now you see that Wadumu fooled you after all. You killed her for me, and then now this is what'll happen to you." And the last you see is him leap back in shock and disappear as the effigy of the serpent head collapses around him. As you realize, for some macabre reason, he'd been playing you the whole time. The entirety of the wall where the serpent's face once lay collapses to the floor. Sprays of stone and water flies throughout the chamber. And where it once stood is a gaping hole in the far wall that leads into the darkness. It leads deep into the ground beneath Belobo. I'm sure you guys are not trying to hang out here for very long with the rubble and zombies everywhere. So to speed it up, of course, you get the hell out of there as fast as you can. You got zombies chasing you every step of the way. They're not very fast, but there's just so many of them. And as you retreat into the tunnels, you hear the pattering of their slow footsteps kind of recede into the gloom behind you. With that, you successfully escaped and completed the adventure. You make a very mucky, horrible trip back to Port Nine Zaru, nursing your wounds. Of course, you got the typical hazards of the jungle, but otherwise uneventful. The merchant princes that have requested your jobs here are they're happy and satisfied that you found out that the yuan-ti are in fact behind some of these recent events through their macabre magic, and they ask that you remain vigilant on the watch for any further threats. Of course, that's going to come in the further adventures. And of course, as usual, I will post a session log in the server. But just right quick, we're speeding by it there at the end, but you would have found a pearl of power set into a black iron ring on Shaskatar's body. As she would have died, it kind of would have slipped off and fell just conspicuously at your feet. So even with all the hullabaloo going on, you could kind of scoop it up and get the hell out of there. This one does have some flavor, which however much of you want to write down is up to you. I guess the main thing is that it's in a ring of black iron instead of just being a random pearl. So you can wear that on your finger. Looks like it's in the ring itself is in the shape of a serpent that twists around your finger with the pearl clutched in its mouth. If you do attune to this pearl, your dreams are consumed by a pair of yellow serpentine eyes staring from fathomless darkness. I don't always post the full description of that, but if you want it, sure, message me or something. But it's you could just put yuan-ti pearl of power. That's probably what I'd do. But anywho, you also would have gotten some gold along the way, and it looks like that's about it. I mean, the way this one was, there's like a spell scroll, but you would had to have like had the time to look for it in the moment while you're getting pummeled to death and shit. So I mean, I wouldn't feel too bad for missing a spell scroll of warding bond. It's like, I'm sure you can live without that one thing. But as far as the gold though, let's look at that. So you're looking at 25 each, and then 250 as the group. So there's 6 of us. So we'll just do so what is that? So 41, we'll just round up, 42 gold plus 25, so 67 gold each. You got that yuan-ti pearl of power, 10 downtime, optional level. And then I personally was streaming, and looks like, ending that about now, we about 3.5 hours. So you could do that for your service hours if you need. And before you go, guys, I just want to say congratulations, because for Tier 1, I mean, there's not a lot harder challenges you're going to face. And, I mean, you guys did an incredible job with quite a big adversary there.
I used up everything I had.
That was fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
I was stuck between whether I should cast Bane on the thing because it kept hitting everyone and doing a shit ton of damage, or whether to save it for Cure Wounds. I was like, what the hell?
There wasn't any story awards for this or last week?
So there wasn't, and for this one, it really would have been like, I suppose if Leo wants to take it, he can, but it essentially, from whenever she did that initial attack, if you would have failed, you would have definitely taken it. But basically it says you have experienced a nightmare so raw and pure that it haunts your waking mind, and you gain a flaw. I've seen into the future, a future where the night serpent has come and devoured us all. Nothing matters anymore. But you don't have to take that because you didn't fail the save, but you would have if, yeah. Cool.
All right.
Thanks,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
No problem,
Thanks
guys.
for running.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was fun, man. Thank y'all.
Thanks, everyone. Awesome.
Like, yeah, I'll see y'all at the next one. I'll get that session log posted too, so keep a lookout for that.
Yeah. Thanks for the game again, and see you next time.
All right.
Hope we get